Renegade. Man, when afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest around here, no tabloid. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Renegade there. You know what? A base ledger, man, me have finger all over the place. Yeah, man. What? I remember me start up about my hot seat too. Yeah, man, me just remind, you know. Yes, because, you know, later, I think that I carry, every day, you know, I carry a next artist. Go run things record. One more, my brother, in the business. Yeah, we always document everything and we have the hot seat. You know, my hot seat, the musical hot seat. So, we care about that. But today, we are going back to, you know, in a city. But today, right now, we are showing Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, no care where I do, cannot win the election. No. I remember I'm not popular, I'm not nothing. I don't care what them put up on the PR. Andrew now start cut. Because the other day, I have that too, him go cut. He might cut sewer line now. He might cut ribbon for sewer line now. He might do it, and he might do it, you know, remember, you know, water commissioner have to do what them do, you know, and the man, them attach them things just to trick people. It's a goddamn disgrace. So sewer line. And the second man, he must cut now, ribbon for. Wait, no need a ribbon, you know. He just call him and drunk a jacket. Macho junker jacket Samunda. You know, I cut it. So we're going to rub him out to the murder statistic because they might push some false narrative. I'm going to show no front of one face. I'm going to show no why him can't win election. He might beg people now for a vote for him and for vote for this and that. And they don't believe in him green that poll neither. None at all. None whatsoever. If him believe in it, him that call it from February when them say him have 6.8 lead. Him no say bogus, you know. But when I tried him, them I use them now, said them I try story base. I don't know which part of Jamaica you could have go find 1,100 people and them tell us, well, Holness, you know, unless them not deal with righteousness. Them not deal with righteousness and them thing there, you know. See? Me wanna sit down here for years now, years. Instead of when they are Europe, I want to sit down, right? When they see me, look here. Is that my glue in my seat, don't it? Every morning, every evening, sometimes I'll 3 times for the show. So, you know, I'm just go for the youth them from school and come back and come beat them. One good time when they see me out there, someone where I keep with show, I want to see it. I will go on both trial and them thing there. For years, for open the people, them eye. When I move, I say, you must say, loan some of the man that's stuck in a wilderness where you can't move. Yeah, because I say, open the people, them eyes to the truth. Him can't win election. And when I show people, I'm just bull crap, I mean, I rub him out in the day. Even the statistic, as I said, on the murder rate, you must say cut down, and it gone a 1991. I'm going to show the 1991 statistic. I mean, I'm not going to play it and show the same. In fast, he can't fast anymore. He got the worst 2-term government for murder statistic, for everything. The man destroyed the place. All them do is line them pocket. No two way about it. All them do is line them pocket. Andrew Holness is supposed to step on the ballot. And then he might try to use Guy Collins at no. Guy Collins at Chong. To let him off. So they might have a match tomorrow. So they might show Sir Mark Rowling and Sir Peter Phillips. And, you know, they might have a match. He was Sir Peter match tomorrow. Well, the opposition, you know, they have to come out. So, you know, the opposition, they come out and talk. And then you put in Geico. And then they use court and move him. And then when they win, now, them just fire the one. They move the whole board. They solve it. So you don't even want to do this. You understand? The guy come out and tell us, hey, me let go Andrew Holness, you know. Nothing wrong with the 28 bank account and the money we have. We have to ask again. If that guy Geico was one of Andrew Holness accountant, you can't tell me same day the accountant and charter accountant and you know getting the work from Andrew Holness. For you talk for Andrew Holness so much. And talk for SSL. I want to know if he was one of SSL accountant too. Geico. You have to look on these things. I bet you. Just go look on it and make us see one window accounted for. This guy dangerous, yeah? This guy Geico, very dangerous. No two way about it. Very dangerous. See? So what we're going to do, Andrew, we're going to deal with that. I'm going to deal with him murder statistic. I'm going to show you Andrew a beg. And now let me beg him relevant. Andrew, just remember this. You have 21% the last. Remember, you know, them time that when you're popular. And remember you see one come with 5 and 4, 4 and 5 plan, you know, brother. You know, deliver out now, you know. You come show a billionaire, you know, brother. Him coming like him forgot in their first term. You can be leeching the richest Jamaican at the time, leeching. You come show we leeching. You understand? And you show we are good and leeching. So we have too much skinny kid. Me have them. Me have the data. And leeching just disappear from the good council. You carry Adam Stewart to, you know, brother. Reach a certain man, then you come and you present them to people, you know. You present them. Yes. Well, them they know. Where these guys there. So all them believe in what them did, I say, come and play them back. And them just disappear. And me I tell you, so 2020, it show me your turning point. You show the clocks and everything. And you want to spend money. You get 21% of the voting population. When it's even smaller. Remember, not like again, nothing in here, big people vote. 21% cannot win election. And unless that dwindle. So now care them do bogus state, I mean I ask you. If from the PMP, if the PMP they just come out and vote the last time, you know they are so. Yeah, but you the factor. Can you like when PMP factor up? Let me tell you how I'm win election. When PMP factor up, I find something like that and some people just say boom. But them same people that are suffering now, you know. Because they know they make a mistake. Now again. And you can't buy out a man the heights. You can't go give them a sheet of zinc and 2 ply and 5 bag of cement and 2 chicken and a black tank. Figure get vote. And them suffer, them know better than that. Saying it will not work. It will not work. This morning I come in here, you know, and as I told me I can't fix my system good. I said daddy food they read. My grandson read in here and pull up some sitting and I press up some keys and do all kind of things in here. So I lock him out. Him not easy, you know. Him not easy. Yes? Yes. I'm up there and they come upstairs there and go on. Machine call lie down. Come lie down side on him. Then he give grandmother trouble and chaffee. He rush him. And he run back to me again. Yeah? Yes. And then come down here, come mash up my place. Yeah, man, come back. I lock him out today. Now I mash up my place again. Not today. So I have to lock him out. Yeah, man. So as I said before, Andrew Holness can't win. No care when put out, him can't win. We never ask. 21% cannot win a normal election, not yes. I remember enough people when can't trick again, you know. So all them run up and down, we know say them can't win, you know. But I think him not call election. He must say, him not call it unless he can't win. And I like him again for the 21%. Eh? Eh? Yes, sir. Where's Andrew them? No man, that the food they know say that the food I come from straight stable where I be a man there, it's in a great grandfather and him great grandmother and I be a man there, it's both side. So and him grandmother and grandfather and saying and everything. So him that them can't program that the food. You understand? Yes. Them can't. I think great grandmother are the same thing. You can't, you know, yes. So you can't program that the food going. Him feel good when they hear that, you know. Him feel good when they hear that the food come mash up my place. Remember start the show, I will start up Andrew. I could bring him back to reality here, people. And I could teach Big Mama them something. So I'm start my show.
We are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, if the servants protect the people of that country not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there,
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, Your judgment coming for soon.
Serious
Heads up, government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, politicians. Your judgment coming for soon.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who no we blame. True money and power and fame. We're gonna friend up the youth, them really down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes and buy them.
When I get out the remember big up for people them. We are say Anita, you good? All right, sister, you're good. Remember just big up for people them fast. Because we're going to teach Andrew Holness something today. Right? And we'll mind the people them about tomorrow peaceful march here. Damien, big up yourself. Veronica, Beverly, Andre. Let me see this now. Run through. Direct. Gloria, we see you too here. Yeah, man. All right. Juni, bless up. Daniel, John Gatti. We got it. Yeah, man. Wagwan. There's Marva, bless. Carlton, we see you. See, Patrice, bless her sister. Veronica, Shorter, we talk about you already, don't it? Yes, man. Philip, see you too, man. Diane, bless. Yeah? Hey, me just skip through in my brain. I feel say, Altia, me see you, you know. See? Yeah, man, me just skip through name and see, yeah. Tim Rose, Boot, me see you too. Well, Anita Ben Rose, you know, say a family that, so me not even say nothing there, yeah? Yeah, man. Tucker, me see you too, you know, Uber, that are born. Yeah, dear man, me see you. Florence, up. Yeah, Jocelyn, me see you. Iselin, you see we have Iselin. You see them two names there? One of Williams, that from my great grandfather by my grandmother side, my father mother before she married named Brown, you know, them are Williams. And one named Blackwood that I'm my next granny upset, you know. Invasion, see you. GJ, me see you. Yeah, man. Paul, up, you be. Now go around there, sir, you know. All right. So I come teach and just something right now, yeah? I teach and just remember play Mark Wallen first for tomorrow. I'm going to play the Mark Wallen first tomorrow.
This is Mark Golding, President of the People's National Party and Leader of the Opposition. We are calling on all Jamaicans to stand with us this Monday morning at 9 a.m. at National Heroes Circle in peaceful protest. Why? Because the appointment of Dennis Chung to lead the Financial Investigations Division, the FID, is not just a political issue. It concerns every single Jamaican who believes in good governance, in accountability for corruption, and in the rule of law. This appointment is a direct assault on those fundamental principles. When someone who has publicly spoken against the specific findings made by the Integrity Commission against the Prime Minister arising from their illicit enrichment investigation, the very findings that are now under investigation by the FID itself, is placed in charge of that very investigation, it sends the bleak message that impunity rules over wrongdoing in Jamaica, that accountability for corruption can easily be sidestepped, that our law enforcement institutions themselves can be made to undermine accountability. Furthermore, he is manifestly not qualified for the position, but essential requirements of that post were watered down to open the door for him to enter. This situation cannot be allowed to stand. We cannot allow blatant conflicts of interest to win the day. We cannot allow fundamental principles of good governance to be further eroded in our country. This moment demands that Jamaicans of all walks of life stand together. We must say loud and clear, no to corruption, no to the undermining of our critical institutions. It is about rescuing our country's integrity and restoring decency to our way of life. It's about declaring that we, the people, will not tolerate the brazen manipulation of our critical institutions. So join us. Stand up for Jamaica. Together, let's make our voices heard. And God bless our nation.
Yeah, only it's a Simone interview with Sir Mark Olin, beautiful. Them interview them when I for watching now. I've got charity now. Beautiful. Me watch it this morning. Yeah, man. We go play this song.
This is Peter Phillips. This appointment of Dennis Chung to head the Financial Investigations Division cannot be allowed to stand. It is not only misguided, but it's a threat to Jamaica's future and to our international reputation. All of us must now come together to pull Jamaica back from the brink. Dennis Chung may be a good person. He may be qualified for other things, but he is not qualified to do the job in the Financial Investigations Division. This requires, and has always required, people with experience in investigations and who know how to fight financial crimes, money laundering, and other financial crimes and frauds. Dennis Chung has no experience in that field. Moreover, this whole episode appears to be an effort to simply set the hand regarding the Prime Minister's charges that have been leveled by the Integrity Commission regarding illicit enrichment. Chung has already expressed his views in support of the Prime Minister. It makes him unsuitable for the serious task of investigating the Prime Minister's finances. So, if we are to preserve Jamaica's standing in the international community as a place where corruption is not accepted, if we are to preserve our reputation in the international community, if we are to protect the private sector and our banks who do business with the international community and with other banks, then we all need to stand up and say no to this appointment. All of us should come out and take a stand. It's not a PNP issue. It is an issue for Jamaica. Corruption is not just stealing money, but it appears at this point to be trying to steal the future for the entire Jamaican society and poison the trust of the world in Jamaica's capacity to govern itself. This must end, and today I urge all our people, teachers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth, to join in protesting this terrible wrong that is being meted out to our country. Stand with us. Stand for what is right. Together, we will and must rescue our nation's promise and restore its future. This is Jamaica's call to action.
Call to action, yes. All right, so see now, as I said before, this is unbelievable though. In 2025, Andrew Holness was supposed to depend, hey, piece of shit. As I tell you before, you know, chuck in your mama, your piece of shit, you're a raper, you know. Go away, man. Your piece of shit, yo. Yes, I remember, you know, police. Big dirty thinking, hey, I don't know why people look on a beach and don't say piece of shit like that, you know. You for go to prison. Let me just tell you this. Yeah? You fi go to prison anytime I don't make we box you, cause a prison you go. Yes? He's a piece of shit. He's a juggist. You're a raper. No, come over here, sir. Nobody no see you. Yes? All right. Me don't know where you're going. He's a piece of shit. But tell you no come over here all the while, you know. All right. Continue. Yes. No care what him do like somebody. I mean, come on up. Come on up. Yeah? I'm the mean ass you. I have not given up no uncle thing me can show with you. And remember, me not do tabloid. Uncle thing me can show with you. Sure, yeah? Them should have locked you up. When a little girl missing the other day, me think of you, you know. The one where them finding at the barrel. Yes. Because you're garbage. This are you. This with a little dirty self is a button fit to your mouth. These are germs. Yes. Any little picnic miss in Jamaica, if him down there with that thing, say him. And them have to be careful of him. Yes. You understand? That's that piece of shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. So you know, get nothing wrong here, so just go away. Yeah, shit. All right, come back to Andrew Holness now. Andrew Holness cannot win the election. Yeah. No, John Scott. Let me tell you, you know, it a waste piece of shit. I'm not care where it do not, and I like me a pay notice, but well want to send it to prison. But it a hide. Let me tell you something, and this a serious thing. Uncle Dunce and raper and pedophile and court. Listen to him. Corkies, juggies. Uncle criminal. It has subscribed to that piece of shit. Nobody in them right can dance and him fool David God. Him the David Enos too, you know. Him work under Enos. Yes. Yeah. And listen, police talk to me about him. Now talk to me about him. So about no enemy or nothing, is a piece of shit. Rape the little picnic. Yeah, and I always show him, say, I don't know who that listen to him. If you read father and grandfather, yeah, if you read father and grandfather, yeah, you understand? No, man, we know him long time, we know him, man, we know him. Remember me expose him, you know. That's how I see me when I expose him. Remember telling you something, there is no way, you don't hide a face. If somebody didn't hide them face, you want to see them. And you want to know about them. When you check him out, the worst corrupted. When him didn't have the force are the biggest thief and the biggest killer. Oh, him trick the people, them I do not know. Who that call him and talk to him is a piece of shit. You understand? Yes. So one guy tell him, no call me on yourself. And no care where nobody know. And when you call name I call Ufani, nobody know see you, because them know say he's a raper. And I prison people want to say you. Anybody subscribe to you, you know them a raper. And can anybody in use a piece of shit, you know? You're garbage. So you go around and tell lie for everybody. And nobody in the business where you want to put out. I we know so we can last week when we catch you and send you to prison. So and then you know when I hide, did I show your face like me? Yes. You understand? He's a piece of shit. No, come on, man. Yes. I'm going to get a wife, by the way, and get some youth and get a life. Start that thing there. Your garden full of too much seed on it now. Yes. Now germinate. Because you're germs. All right. Don't talk to you. Yes. And I remember, tell thing that come play your thing them for you. Darrell Vaz. Come here and play something for you, you know. Yes. Yeah, man. Don't talk to you now. All right, let's go to Andrew Holness now. Andrew Holness, within 21%, cannot win an election. I see him go around and I beg. I see him go around and I beg. Nobody can listen to you, brother. Brother, go declare your bank account, them and the amount of money and the amount of thing where you do, brother. It's unbelievable. You have to leave for the ballot. You understand? Leave for the ballot. This is so bad that all him do is take people and put all over the place. Yeah. You understand? I take people and put all over the place to protect your corruption. It's an embarrassment, brother. No two ways of embarrassment. You understand? People may see them coming, hey, you know, let me tell you something what we want each pan. Them I look about hospital. I remember this, me I tell you this. Them I look about hospital. No, the government. And them I look about hotel. You see industrial water heater, And a normal house them going on. Them either use a hospital, because you know them have to sterilize things and do all kind of things. Or hotel. Them two there. They're not using your little restaurant. Nobody not do that. You're not Jamaica. So we go on know who carry them. Get them more place. Get them more place. And that Deadman Mackenzie constituency. That's how we gun rolling. That's how we depend wiretap in a WikiLeaks. Yeah? Be a gun, be a sitting them use them for lock down that warehouse. I know them not come out and say no, lock it down. And then you have some little germs they run out and spread something. You think right that name industrial water heater. Hospital, what we see them do now. The other day them carrying one, them call it boiler. Same water heater. Them do it to Savlamar Hospital. And remember, I can't show it. Christopher Tufton got tell about 100 million. And them carry new boiler that they can sterilize and do it. See? Them they want to know where them did that go. Why M16 over like $1 million? Them have 73 million. Big boys, you know. So we want to know, you understand? Yeah. You understand? So we want to know where them did that go. Them can't trick we, you know. The amount of gun with them fine and the amount of ammunition more than 200 million. Yeah. You understand? Tongue this for years. You see? So nobody can spin that and go in your head. Just ask about the water. Remember, I have enough money for that too, you know. So that is not a little ghetto youth. That coming like the drugs. Nobody couldn't come and fool you. Anybody with the pan line and put out anything else, them figure chuck off them a shit. You understand? You understand? Gene, the drunker can't get no infamy. I'm the one I watch all them drunker for. Anybody who subscribe to him, them a raper, you know. Them a raper. Them a pedophile too. Them a druggies too. Cause no sensible people no make madman. A raper will rape your little boys and go that him do and I hide. Put out these garbage. Remember nobody not have to eat, you know. You don't go in it, that worse than lunatic. That's a piece of shit. You understand? Remember say, don't say from you see them in my labor right, you know, say nah, no sense already. And then two guys them work out the brain cell and enos them work out in brain cell. That's why I'm so food. Yes. That need pine action, yeah? But that's it traction. But anybody, you know, you as a super granddad and them thing, everybody is not the life. I'm gonna pan down on the food, they say move them out of your way. You understand? Number one, you don't ask yourself, you don't have no limp on no gun because you're nobody no friend. You don't sit down and make up film thing and get some pictures people call you without proof, without data, without nothing, and just start a bag of fuckery. Can't dance, you know. In dance. So nobody put him up there, so in big and stink. See? Those are industrial water heaters, enough money for them. Them carry them either for hospital, not for school. Hospital. Because I remember enough people use them towel and thing and it have to sterilize and all kind of things. See? Either the hospital or hotel. Because you be in the hot water and you do your thing because foreigner do. So them carry them for these places. So you know who, whether between the PSOJ or people from within the government. See? Little man not carrying that, because that's not going to liquor store and them thing. They don't, you not see what come in, them carry them in for use and then them use them put in them gun. Yeah? So them can't have trick we run us. That's the first thing. So nobody couldn't show me. You think anybody could have called me? You know you can't call me there everywhere now. You could have called me and tell me no foolishness and me when I push that out. You know? That alone is be a no-no. You can't call two little get a youth and say, some industrial, that don't make no sense. Then that try to barrel or carry something we can't sell, eh? But industrial thing, those not using a little shop or a little bar. Those are industrial boilers, industrial water heater, but them using a hospital. I remember them a repair hospital enough. Don't a Savlamar get one, you know. Yes. See? Some of you, that are not one word, that have something to think on your head. Make the government, it must have some way to go. And that's how where them smuggle things all the time. That place is closed down in Atibali. That's in Atibali, right? And everybody are going to die there. Most of the business there, you know, that used to use heavily. So we know. So remember, and like somebody, you think that somebody could go up online and put something and then me follow that and like me I eat that. Oh, you ask yourself that name industrial water heater, industrial boilers. It come from hospital or hotel and enough money for it. And then the shipment where them get over 200 million, them they're gonna get to you and have them money there. Yeah? So when you stop give idiot like and click and follow. We know no better than this. We don't do no one research. Industrial water heater more on the side, so much feet. I them think they want to look up on it. Stop make people trick them. Yeah? We not listen to Don said, you know. Me not do tabloid. And me not listen to Don said. Me worse than I listen to pedophile and rape. I don't watch pedophile and rape. You can't. No come, me no want no muffler around you, so. Don't mud up me channel. Don't do it. No mufflers. Yes? Andrew Holness, come to you now. We'll show you say you can win. Remember what you're doing in a 2020 when you run out. When you have a division. But PMP have a division and you did popular, right? You popular. Look for me now. Let me add up something for you. Unpopular. The people that come out to come vote for him, but him get 30,000 less. Them spend the money. That time him could have show clerks in a 2020. In a 2016, him get 400 and the popular vote of 437,000, couple hundred. PMP get 430. 860,000 vote. Out of 1.99, right? 2020, him get 407,000 vote. Lose 30,000. You get 21%. 21% can't win pan a normal election thing. Okay, I remember that now I'm going that shrink. It shrink. Yes, it shrink. So I'm like, no care where you do no data. We already know to that green that poll, it don't make no sense. Let me show you the man out there though. So the man out there do yeah, where am I say son? Watch this.
Despite calls from the opposition for the Prime Minister to announce the general elections, Prime Minister Holness is insisting he will not be calling the elections until he's certain of victory. Adrian Williams found.
Well, you hear a man, a big mama them come out to that poll. In 21%, 21 cannot win election. Let me just tell you this. If he can maintain a 21, then he cannot win election. I like him get the 21 and gone over. He cannot. See? It win this because PMP did split up. The Peter Bunting, Peter, two Peter, right? Two Peter clash. And that they split up one, and they have an election and then you see what I want. Yes. You understand? So you did split up some PMP field backs and then the pandemic and them so when I vote. Over 100,000 them the vote. But you see the vote in the local government election, the PMP that's right, so at the highest local government election that for a very long time. It even higher than the general election will come out and then shrink to 21%. Them have as a prime minister, the Nolan White cannot win election. And he do have 21%. So you see them want to trick people to make way, mobilize the base and make way re-energize and make put out some fake thing with green that will not help him. That will not help him. You understand? People open them eye, because them get used before. So yeah, so now, remember I just the other day said this, I know them have the green dot poll. I remember them have, look at it. You have a green dot poll, yeah, yes. You have a green dot poll. Let me show you something. Green dot poll February, right? Let me show you something. Blue. $2025. I'm sure where it said Jamaica. All right, hold on. I'm sure what they said. And if still no, you think him a car, look at. I'll show you something. Yeah. Well, I say February 2025. All right, let me show you something. February 2025. All right, it's a March. All right. Let me show you. Let me see if this will come up. No, come up. So this is what him said in a March. Let me look back on this. This is what he said in a March. Let me just show you. Not my word. February, see that? See that? All right. February, me tell you, say that be a landslide. This is where them green dot call. Remember Andrew called the poll when he see the poll in December. Would I see a poll like this in February? This is where them they let out people. See how them carry the two? Chuck says like the JLP landslide victory, general election, Justice Minister, see that? This are the 25th of March. Yeah. And then poll, because them said them have 6 points. You think Andrew would have 6 point victory, you want 3 term and you not run out to the poll? Eh? You think you not run out with that poll? Because that poll from SSL, you know, so them start the poll and it's agreeing that poll. You know, see when they not talk to nobody, we have real people around us, thousands of people. You say you talk to, you get a sample every day. Sample. We talk to people straight around us. Saying, we talk to people straight. You understand? Yes. You understand? I guess over there. If him did a lead in a poll, him not believing in them neither, you know, and then come out back with it again. If they call it long time, I run up and down. Them do it last year and then get what? And do it down in September and then get what again. Nobody not come out for the one down the say if it call and do it, and them do it. So each time them do it, them say, okay, can them sit down and talk, you know. They say, yo, what we are trying to do is just, you know, let the base come out and they not have no base. Yes, they not have no base. Same them can win, 21% can win election. Not with a united PMP group, never, cannot. See, this is why he not do this. You understand? Continue.
What's this update?
As the election engine revs up, jubilant cheer filled the air in southwest St. Elizabeth. However, Prime Minister Andrew Holness cautioned that there will not be any rush into an election.
We're going to make sure that before you call an election, all our workers must touch base.
That means them not touch base. The workers, them will go look for who them look for. So when we get a poll, that's him now follow them polling. Him now follow it. Can see what. And remember, you know, them that want people really get investigated for corruption and PR kind of thing happen. So them do all kind of things. Now work. So them cut all kind of ribbon and swap. Them cut ribbon for. What foolishness, garbage. Yeah, remember we're 5 and 4 planning. That failing. So look here.
With the voters in their community.
Yes, yeah.
That is what we mean when we say we are going to make the calling of the election sure.
Yeah, you have to make sure. And you have to touch base with the voters in a community. Nobody knowing of them, so you have to try to buy them out. That not going to work. And you can't buy out so much people now that have the money to do it. No care what you do. I remember you go and you give people a 10 grand now when it's done tomorrow. It's done the same day. What you do? Eh? Yeah, man. What you do? Of course, Wayne. Saying? So he might make sure, and he might have to touch base. If you did a work, if him did a work, them don't need to do what them do in front of your eye, you know. I cut ribbon and say them do something, and I promise you. It doesn't make no sense. And then the man is supposed to step on the ballot. That means the whole party not good done at all. It's a crap. Continue.
The PM encouraged party workers and supporters to have all hands on deck.
For this army to get up and fight for what we have achieved, to keep this train on track, everyone must be on board. All hands on deck.
Every man must, him a beg. We don't know see what in the business about now. Bogus poll. That is just a part of PR with Green Dot. You could have get that from Green Dot and say, boy, long strike and you know call election. I know you run your beg. In a move. Hey. When you saw them a move, you saw them a move. Blessed. Yeah, you want to make a speech? Yeah, man, hold on. Yeah, man, talk to me.
Yeah, brother, no, I'm just listening to the show and I'm not laughing to myself.
Yes.
Because when I say, first of all, I'm just want to big you up and big up to the viewers, listeners, everybody was checking morning and afternoon, evening. So I say my respect.
Yeah.
But I say, Andrew say him a wait until I'm sure, but the reason why I'm called because me have a day at the JLP. As a matter of fact, 2016 was the first time I vote. First and only time I ever vote. And I might find my co-worker allow me to vote, right?
Yeah.
I asked this paper, right? And yesterday, they had a talk. And they tell me, I go off and leave for 5 weeks as of tomorrow, right? For work for Tufton, because Tufton must see that kind of situation. But him tell me straight, say, a PNP my vote for because they want a change. So me I laugh to myself.
But brother, them don't know so we because we are dealing with, You vote for them. And this them them not understand when I talk to everybody. Me have everybody right so everybody have a family, After party done, let me tell them this. Because we approve something to them now. After this done, we want a country for run. We're not stupid. So if you be patriotic, you can't treat the people them. You don't want no leader. When and them look dirty and then you use bullet tactic and this and never. Why the people them vote for you? Because him come off like he's a guy this way, make we do something and we work and you come and say yes.
Yes, and that's exactly what happened to me 2016 because when the matter leading up to the election, I said, no man, and then through my former co-worker, I said, man, I just don't like, so that's when him trick me. I'm not gonna lie, so him trick me. But
trick from my bedroom them too, yes. No man talk to me, tell me say the same thing him do. Trick them.
Yeah, man, him trick me, man, I'm not gonna lie. But my former co-worker said him fed up, man, I'm not gonna say this man, I agree. You hear me tell us,
Aye.
Man, say I'm gonna work with them, do the work and take what him can get, but I got a PNP my vote for cause.
But for me tell you now, we know other people work with them from 17. Work with them. And say, Mr. Lone, so I'm a PNP me a vote for. Me know what, me not give that statistic there to that you can now, me just attack. Now me have some bet, when you come back, when you have doing things, the whole of film pick them down a Clarendon. You must say, Lone, son. You change, mama, you open my eye, make me start study. Me tell her, me pick them. Can't they have to, I'm going to go vote. You must say, if any one of them vote, them never get none from me because me can tell my shirt already, my golden shirt. Thank you, Mr. But you don't know what I mean, because me I tell him me have real stats.
Yes, man.
You have real stats. Because we want a different and we hold people accountable.
That is it, man.
Yes.
Just tomorrow, man.
That may I tell you. The man to be a face, brother.
Yes, man.
And then I take people like them dunce and them I eat that. Them man not be the one school. The man bring on 5 and 4. And bring on the richest set of man them in a Jamaica. And when you look, them just disperse. And I say nobody. Remember them swearing, Leaching, Adam Stewart, and everybody else on them boat. Me have them pan tape.
But Leaching, what was his purpose? What him do? What him do?
Right now, I don't know. Him say we have too much skinny kids. Nothing. 5 and 4. But let me tell you something. We trick them again. Brother, you see me? We are tell people think realistic now. And listen now. We are critical thinkers out there. You can't trick me. Them can't trick us. All right, look on this now. Leaching run up. And when Leaching run up, you know where I know most people head? And Adam Stewart run up them and say, well, look on the business where them man are run.
Yes.
But remember, Leaching buy into NCB in the early 2000s. Him never did it. That I want. So you buy away, you won't know what share, so you won't. But remember now, who are work there are the people them with the brain, not Leaching. Leaching have no brain cell left. You know. So when you have the money now, you buy that thing and you own the shares. It make you look like you are the bright one and you are called the shots, but not really him. And the people them who are work around him. You have the brain. And keep the thing going. So you have more shares in the same, make more money. It's a money making thing. But when you separate him and put him, he don't know what to do. He might got 5 and 4, where he might do better. He might run where he can't do nothing. Leaching look like him have the brain. Eh?
Why?
When the man thought, when you ask him and him get rich, him say, how this happen? Me just ask myself how it happen. Me have it. Him talk like Google.
Google too.
Yes. See? So you understand me? So this one go show you say, well, you and them can't pan board now, and people see that them and say, well, reaching and them are the richest. Them never think all the money I make. Or who really behind this? You think I'm there NCB every day I draw the string to make it make? At the board and the people, them the genius, them their own desk. You separate him can't do nothing. He just have the money already. He get rich and him have the money already. So him know so when them do, you imply the people, them and them dead. Can't go to go show people already, you know. Keep them on board.
Yeah, okay.
So them I make him make money. Adam Stewart one of them are people that are the same way, brother.
Inherit.
That is it. So people that are already. So him just rich because of him father. So you know, and then me I talk this, but the people them are running. Right? So when you go bring them on board, you see that me not tell you the next PR style. When you bring them and them chat, them couldn't do nothing run away. And that is a failure, brother.
All Andrew need to do or call elections them can come out of the way. That's all.
Simple. All right. Not say not my brother. Up here. Up. Yes. And that's the truth. Let me tell you, you have to be critical thinkers. So when you say, man, all right, you don't see me, that's why I'm living in my wilderness. So me in my wilderness years that I sit down, when I sit down in Europe and I keep some big show up there. You know, but we don't watch money and watch nothing with us. You want to do a right for that. Happening at that 80 thing there. The 80 habit there and you can't get out of it so easy. That's what Andrew are bringing. All right, it's somebody. So if you stand up and you have to speak truth to power. You understand? Yeah. Hey, me on the live, I beat them, you know. Yeah, man, me on the live, I beat them, man. Yeah, see, they see him drunk with this, and I feel him Africa, man. You see him drunk with it. Me not pay it no mind, man. People, I don't want to hold it. That's why it look, yes. That me I say, man. Piece of shit. You see my brother? Yeah, man. Eh? I stink down. You must think of gas down. Enos. We now have them running. Yeah, brother. Later, cool. Yeah, hey. He's a serious detective sergeant that, you know. You know, serious. You see, my thing them different journey, I know. But even real thing, boy, you have to know what they're on the ground and yeah, serious. I'm going to watch a show. Because we have a people them some serious. See? Yes, man. Yeah, come back to Andrew now. Andrew a beg. I know him alone a beg. The one of them. Yeah, that one I'm stupid now. Hear this. Hear this. It's a fly. Hear this.
In a job-throwing speech at the PNP, Member of Parliament MP Floyd Green again presented the perspective that all the issues being fixed is as a result of the previous PNP administration.
No, you remember, you know, a 5 years a term. That's why you have different cabinet, different everything. So although you continue, you have to swear in back as a prime minister for the second time. And then swear in your cabinet. So the previous administration are really Andrew Holness, you know. So we have said the previous administration is an administration. Him did have one before 2020. So really, we might have things that Mama P might talk. Can never say the previous PNP and him say the previous administration, which is them. I'm saying for my talk. Because them never fix nothing. And I'm Mama P. And you couldn't go talk about 10 years when you have the road not fixed. You know, build a school. You know, you repair to the station. You know, do not all, the road, not all, everything run down. How them do a rob. Hear this now.
Failing to do what they should have done.
If them did do some work, our work was not so hard. But we have to fix our communities that support us traditionally and communities that support them traditionally. So
if you're a politician, you can't come and talk all these things. When you're government, you collect people taxpayers' money. And then you fix what you call fix. You talk about the road. 1 decade and the road not repair. You move the money, put in a consolidated fund from 2017. Or people listen to them here. I am say Shabba labor right and I drink the nicest wine when people pay 200,000 for mask. Him forget fired too, you know. People him forget fired. Yeah? Continue.
We fix round hill and we fix blunters. We fix Great Beer and we fix Sandy Bank.
And all these places, I look, and I can show you right. I can just call and video it and be a patrol and everything right now. The place I'm just call. You run on the road and you patch 2 things and then the rest no patch. This don't make no sense. Eh? Continue.
We have had to do the work, not for one party, for 2 parties.
When the, you hear this? Government of Jamaica, a minister said party. He may fix 1 party or 2 party. After election done, you have the lead party now, you have the government and you have the opposition. Hold them accountable. You might have come from a party, yes. That visually said them a party, them are lying. That's why they mash up the country. Not to work for the people then. And then them still come chat foolishness. None of this a beer crap. Yeah.
All of Jamaica to move Jamaica forward.
Boosting the supporters in the room was Minister of Education, Dr.
Yeah, them are big. Remember, you know, if Andrew are lead in them blue dot, where come in them green dot, why them are big? Why? Hear this.
Dana Morris Dixon highlighting the importance of the party workers.
Don't feel is Andrew Holness or Floyd or me, is you do it. Is you go and walk the street. Is you go and get the vote. Is you. So I want you to stand tall, stand with pride. Say I am a member of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Them are beg. So if them did the on good term, them that they are beg, we Andrew a beg to you know. Eh? Now care them fling out a little green that poll, it don't make no sense. You fling it out about Andrew and him say the one before about him only a beg people. The whole of them I beg you, give me the vote. Really? And I can tell you what they're going to do in the next 3 years, I can feel it. Government 2 term.
The PNP's Miranda Wellington is the MP candidate for Southwest St. Elizabeth. Will she pack enough steam to overrun Minister Green in what the JLP dubs a 3rd term low?
Well, this third, that sound bad pound, you know, sir. Because they don't come out with a begging thing. Well, I'll show them the statistic around, but let me just go through this again. Finish.
Summers with my father in Goshen. You know.
But man, I lie to the Caroline no more because my mother and my father, they are St. Catherine, you know. You don't spend the holidays with film father in Goshen. But I play a 2-bedroom now. You hear say, I'm mother and father who send them to school. Just so when born and go. But no, I go Shen, him go school lesson, but him go yourself. I'm not confused, you know. I be alive telling you. Him a beg yourself. Hear the begging again, yourself. Yeah, just listen to the beggings right here again. Where after Chris?
I used to spend summers with my father in Goshen. You know. I used to walk from Goshen, come down here to tend to a few heads of cattle that we have in a little plot around here. All right, stop talking business, man.
One of my youth, I don't have father, but him tell me same father and his mother and his sister and this and go to school and everything. So all you reach a Goshen now and a run cowboy and all kind of things. Eh? It not up, don't it? Can't dear man, what on
you have the right to vote. You have to use that in the wisest way. And so you have to look at track record. Otherwise,
look on track record. I'm going to ask you, if Mark Golding, the guy the IC go a court and them have any problem with him, him thing certified. They make the man father an issue where help Jamaica so much. That the matter about doing and make that a big issue. A big mama them run out. But yes, still this guy will carry the IC go a court. Him still the front of it. But we are dealing with corruption, we have to get fear in ourselves. Me, listen, if you're outlaw, if you said a back road like big mama them, and do anything like this and swing pan pole, you need a clean government. You need a clean head of state. Clean! That the world can look up on him like a beacon and light. You can't have a head of state where you question. Not just with 28 bank account. No two way about it. See? You can't have this. You know, put politics front of this. You do the things that's right. And you only supposed to the front of it. We shouldn't even have a discussion here. But it's so bad that them can't even find one among the 48 who left. Where you gonna find? Mama Cow? Mama Cow tell lie. She was a speaker and sit down around there. I cannot tell the real lie. Them found her guilty. And for them send her to prison, them charge her 900,000. And right now she run again, you know. So when it comes to JLP, you know, integrity no matter. Criminality no matter. You understand? Me not tell you if you come off of your man, what happened to you, man? When I go away. Come your mouth to mama, man. Yes, man. He's a piece of shit. Yes. Yeah, man. Just cover, man. You understand? You like, see yourself, don't. Yes? Them tell you this no matter. You like, see yourself. Me that things are you, we have to look up at this. See you there? You want to see yourself, see you there? Anybody subscribe to you, them are either rape a pedophile and them do all these kind of little things to you. You're germs. So we know say you're JP and yes. Appear them people, them have around them. You know different from Patrick Bailey, them and Terry Long. You understand? So you want to be seen. So you get the promotion, go away. You're a piece of shit. Yes. And by the way, by later, you want a program, me run it for you later. You will see it later, you piece of shit, you. We're not too big up. You want too much to go pick me a draw away. You know different from again tie them. Their nastiness will pick them in a danger when you're there, Jamaica. The amount of little boy and girl there. Anybody subscribe to you, they might just shit same way. No two way about it. It's a nastiness. All right, go back to Andrew Holness now. Remember, my multitask, I beat them all the while, you know. You want to see, yeah, remember, you work under Enos too. Yes, your piece of shit, you. Yes. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, let's see this. And my police brethren just send something to me, you know. Yeah. My police brethren just sent this to me. Look at. I mean, I tell you it's part in that different seater. A lot of police on your side, we are going to vote them out. We change guard, all right. So I can't just show you what I have. Yeah? I don't have to show you what I show you. They're all over the place. You see? Most police are in him. They're not in this. You can't be police and put up with Andrew Holness. Yeah, and him are the same thing then. You cannot be police and put up with this guy. Hear this. And he might tell you about, you look on CV, hear this.
What is the meaning of a good performing government if it is not the basis on which you would vote? If governments are not going to be rewarded for good performance, why should they perform good?
Yeah, there. He perform anything. Don't go think me say dead man a perform now, obia. Them perform anything. We can't play the little school kids and remember tell the same no do nothing. And we know, can you imagine you have cut ribbon in front of we now when you have only got 3 months left? And you have cut ribbon and I tell we say yes. And things are all right and economy good. And yet till Omar Azan came out. Omar Azan came out and make you know how the country stay the balloon and the bus can call. They might call election by next month. Yeah. And we know some are prepared to, you know. By the way, honest, me know say you are prepared. Me know you have do your abs and do all kind of. Me know. I know. Carry it by the government now. So we know say you do the JLP abs and me carry in your shirt. And you think me don't know? Remember Eagle service me have, you know. Remember just tell from now. So if I call it for next month, man. More supposed to drop and say, me know. That's you know you missing nothing. Me know where you do. Yes, remember the man in the wilderness listening to people. Him have him shirt, the man are doing ads and do all kind of things. See? Yes. You understand? Yes, them are do all kind of little things. But when the PMP for do when them come out with them ads, they make sure we don't hold him on the bank account, hold him on the money, we don't hold him on the whole place so him not fix and hold him on the 300,000. And hold him and ask him the things them when do. all in pan mama cow and the one of them. So when them do ads, you know, counter the ads them and put it out. Just tell the people they make them want this to run the place. Yeah. See? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, brother, as they come out, what happen, you know. So I know what them are doing, you know. Me know what them are doing. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. So we know where them are going with. Yes. All right. Continue. So I beg now, you know. Him a beg vote. Andrew Holness turn and a beg vote. We can't win the election. Yeah.
If it means nothing, then why would you expect good governance? So,
remember, you know, let me show you 2020 now to talk, you know. I can't see my show. How to put it up back? Where I say, GQ, me there. How to put it up back? No, he might beg you. And say, if you go look on your track record, what the track record do him have? We can't play him until they say him not perform. And you have a PM. That's why they not perform more than perform. Hear this.
you have this valuable right that billions of people around the world do not have. So I urge you to use it wisely, to examine the track record.
The track record.
You also have to look at what is being committed to you in the future.
Hear this.
Because you're not only voting on the past. You want to hear what else is there for me. Yes, because ultimately you want your vote to improve your circumstances. And since you voted for this government, I can tell you that your circumstances as a country, as a person, would have improved significantly.
So you know, you say him like, he might tell you, say you improve significantly. And you not tell him, number one, the money now go around and I beg you. And then he's not supposed to depend on the ballot neither. And by the way, Danville, me has some you do some secret work on a EOJ. Be careful, me have an eye on your career. Danville Walker, you me at that. Yeah, thing that when I look out for him, come here, say have some little secret thing I go on with. So watch out for him, yeah? Danville Walker. Yeah, you run up on my radar, sir. Yes. Remember, me know things, you know. Watch over the place, you know. The man in the wilderness, watch over the place. So, yes. So we are look out for you, and yes. No for the move on here. Continue.
Since you voted for us, you are not faced with any new taxes.
Lie, Mattel. Since you voted for us, you're not facing with any new taxes. Look at now. You ask him, so then, if the thing go up, we not pay enough more in taxes. I mean by new taxes. But we still put on new taxes. We see when you move the things then from cigarette go right back, you put on new taxes. You put on a lot of new taxes. We see it, we have it. We have the pink paper. I'm a matter of fact, when I pink paper this, let me see this. Come here, look at my paper them, you know. I like look at my things them, you know. A ministry, all right. But look at him not put on a new tax. Hey, me don't know me fast saying people. Hey, I'm stopping my taxi. People, when does say, me rubbing out with the taxis right now. When does say the kawaii? Let me show you my fast. Remember, you know, honest. Why you supposed to say, Lord, say, you must have some other people with your there, so you're multitask, of course. Remember, I know we in a media, you know, from decades ago. So we know this. Let me hear when does say the kawaii again. I'm not showing you something. Look at it.
And since you voted for this government,
yes,
I can tell you that your circumstances as a country, as a person, would have improved significantly. Since you voted for us, you are not faced with any new taxes.
Let me look at that too. Make a fact check it front time. Look now. That's what I say. You see, with liar, you can't work with liar in people. Look on your screen. You see, what paper this you have front of your people? What paper this me have front of me? Ministry paper, revenue measure, fiscal year 2017. Remember, I'm just coming 2016. 2017, 2018. Okay. Right? See that? Revenue measure for financial year. The revenue measure, people. Look on the increase. See increase here in special consumption tax, payable respect to fuel, See there? When you look on the increase, the House is asked to recall the base validity of oil price. It was prudent to provide for additional increase last year. Additional increase. In China faced with no new taxes to preserve the integrity of the revenues. The current increase, people, when they can't see this, remember look at they can't see this. When I read, remember, you know, him no increase nothing, you know, according to him, you know. Yes? The current increase, see it front of here, yeah? See that? Its purpose is recognition of the need to protect the environment from increased carbon emission. So them tell you increased carbon emission. So them see that the increase range from 40 cents, 43 cents to $7 add. Table below. See, these are the Minister of Finance people. See that, and see one of them are increased tax. LPG, gasoline, unleaded. See the money they pay them. Don't follow Andrew Holness. Me don't know why him continue for saying this. But look on the taxes. See them there every fuel. The one of them that. Let me show how much money them raise. See there? The one in the annual potential revenue gain from this measure is estimated 7.459 billion. The petrol jam. See there? March 2017. 7.5 billion. Round it up, 7.5 billion, and it continues every year. Increase in STT in respect of alcohol beverages. And see the people. See what them do, yeah? I'm at half of them, and it show you how much money they make each year. I have to read it out to Andrew Holness. All right, Andrew Holness, let me show you the world thing where you increase. See, and the world of the increase. See the kilowatts of people, look at the light bill where you up here. Make you go back to this. Health insurance, more and go to light bill. All right, people, look here. This is where Mama P leave it. And this is where Andrew Holness to turn the light bill. See that? The House may recall the GCT in residential electricity was reimposed in April 2015. Revenue measure, fiscal year 15-16. And usage above, you have above 350 kilowatt per month. It is proposed that this threshold be reduced to 150 per month. So right away, him take out people out of the threshold. Most people in Jamaica don't use 350. Above that. So Mama P, when you use less than that, if you run your house, you don't pay the high taxes. So they drop it right now and move it completely. He moved the threshold in a 2017-18. See there? Is a BSC a reduce and see where the money where I make with it, people. It will subject to tax. It should be noted, despite this reduction threshold, some 60.7 of the total population customer are 323,364 of the most vulnerable residential customer will therefore not be required to pay this tax. This measure can be a part of an MSS strategy, right? Look here. It is expected that this measure will yield 1.49, this is 1.5 billion per year. See there? Let me show you who signed the tax, people. Let me show you, and look here. The one of them are tax here. People look out, see that? In grass, tax for them raise, input, sit down for the things there. Want to take a picture with this feminine, please, and thanks. And you want to start telling people them saying never raise no new taxes. The one of them are new taxes. See what they make out of it per year, people. For that year there, $13.5 billion. See their new tax. Expect revenue yield. Taxes. 13.5 billion. Look at people. Add the Shah. Minister of Finance and Public Service, March the 9th, 2017. Wanna see it? So tell me now. Yeah. So how he might tell people say don't do no new tax. I must not put on a light bill, by the way. Don't make a do on this trick. You so fast we can reach to them thing here. She said, "Ah, they shall sign it." These are the first set of tax thing. Then him use the road to and mash up that and send them. Listen, him can't trick nobody. When you have the finance people like what me have, Eh? Andrew, when Andrew talk, you rub him out. You have to have their tax, man. See, how they shall sign it up. You see how much money they make out of the meal for the new tax? Them just come in not even 1 year. This is what them do. But you still might tell people say no more new taxes. Yeah, you understand? See? Knowledge is power. No drunk if you get a wife, man, and go, man. Drunk look, he might look, he might like my police, one of my police brethren I say, I love him, I look like him, not say I'm married man, he not say no love man, what to him? He my piece of shit. Rape too much to come pick me door. Little boys and girls. But I send him a prison, you know. But him to do is go show him face and eye, so him out nasty. When I see little 9-year-old missing the other day, but even that Jamaica, him I say him, you know. Cause anything missing in Jamaica, him, you know. A raper, man, a pedophile. No different for again tie them. Yes. And anybody sit down and listen to him, either them a pedophile and them a molest them, mama do all kind of things. Them a germs like him. That piece of shit for go to prison. Yes. So we don't harbor germs like that on yourself. You understand? That are germs. Yes. All right. So I could hear what Andrew said. Andrew said no raise new taxes and we have proof say lie matel. Lie matel. That show you the money we them get. So that help make up budget. Plus, him take 11.8 billion out of NHT every year. A matter of fact, him tell the that similar. Him now go do it and him going to put things against and turn and take over 100 billion out of it. You know. Andrew dangerous, you know. I mean, I talk about Andrew like him like Andrew not supposed to depend on ballot box. And that's my biggest problem. Dishonest man. Continue.
Since you voted for us, you have been getting many new highways and many new roads. Yes, since you voted for us, whole heap of new houses, and we have a...
So you're getting many new highways. I mean, remember the highway continue, you know. You understand? Egypt, big up yourself. See? The highway continue. The one with them build out there, so the mayor, they use the mayor, the little mall and them thing they would have made there. Ask me about 80. Ask about 80. Remember, me talk to a businessman out there. Remember, me know St. Thomas School too. Me know every parish. Me go every parish. Every parish. And my phone, me can just call and zero and pan things. Me tell them already. Them know. Them know, you know. I mean, know them are run on the book up and say him, them zero and pan right away. Anything what I want, so I can see it. Then can go on. See? That mayor there, him shouldn't even be a mayor. Should never go into politics and then put him in there. Not clean. He know that. Everybody know about that mayor. You go do any pen or Springfield or anywhere church, just ask them about him. And everybody tell about him. Even from down here, everybody know about him. He's not supposed to be down here. That is garbage. Ask a businessman, them like say me a brethren. You know some things are happening unbelievable. Yeah? He's not supposed to be in here. So that one I talk some bag of crap when I make a sense. I beg him, you know. Beg him, He know him can't win. Continue.
Program calling new social.
And the road, they mash it up. And the road, we build a lot of road. Where they build a lot of road we build. Most of the road that Jamaica mash up. Most of them. St. Thomas can build, can't pay that. That have to fix and really build right over back in a bill. You know, have no, you can't patch out a brand new road where you say there. And you fly drone over it and you can't do it right now. Everything sink and drop and do all kind of things. It's bad. Me have a cash on it too. Everything I drop. When they build for last so much decades. When you look at Highway 2000, it stand firm. And when him continue, remember our government for continue, he wanted we are building, we're doing what? You understand? Doing what? You're divine mother. Yeah, we keep it real around there, you know, our thing around that. So when you watch this, you know, we put people who do them research and go back on the things there. So this is just be a lie, I'm telling you. Be a lie. Me just show you the fact, me show you what all this are signing from the finance ministry. And how much tax them raise, but they never do no new taxes. And by the way, different from them new taxes there. Bread, everything gone up, you know, when you buy gone up plus tax. Yeah. You see me I say? No, him get rid of it now completely, you know. Him lower the threshold and get more tax because him put you in it. JMRB, media. So him put you in it, right? And that a one. Then him take it off completely just now. He move it completely. Him have 150 again, he move it. So everybody have to go through the tax. PMP put a threshold 350 kilowatt hours. You not using that so easy. Yeah? So it safeguard you. You move it to raise money. And then tell people lie. That mean I lie with them. Continue.
Housing program, we're a whole heap of people who live in a shack. Some live in a...
Him should have seen my men, them live in a shack. Yeah, no? Housing program. Him say, man, come and say them have more than 6,000, you know. You know, being not even 300 good. And then, him a copy where local government have already, you know. Where PMP leaves every local government. Him copy it. And why him copy it? Because him a say, yo, all right, well, we'll go and mash up the place. We can do this and cut the ribbon and do a PR so people can believe in a miss me at work. When you say a country of your go around and a prime minister himself, not an agency, because we have agency, I do this. You know, him desperate, eh? He want to build something that he don't take it for either. Him do it. Social science, him study. Him study social science, we can't make him trick with. Him is garbage. Yeah. Him study social science, we can't make him trick with. You understand? So them live in a car. That's not good because they sell a car. So them live in a car, man. Yeah? Them live in a car. Hear this.
Car, so I live on a tree. Yes.
You should have goddamn shame because they never lived on that tree before. And hear this, so him build a whole house. That's what I was talking. I remember JLP operatives get the house, them, you know. And the black tank and thing, you know. We have 21% of the vote. And I like him go cross and read some manly heights people and them things, which they not about to him because them see what him do. Because people need clean people for run that. You want to clean the place and tell about criminality and then you not look good. And you carry the IC go up court, you shouldn't even do that. And you have Dennis, you have Guy called Lizard, where you have put the figure boy defend me, you know, go up there. And we want to know if you remember his accountant. He's not qualified for the job. But we want to know if he was Guy was film accountant for him and himself company. We want to know. You understand? Continue.
Them new house. So the country has improved without question. What we are committing to you is that we are going to use the dividends of the good economy.
So when the good economy get dividends from? Our country get dividends, people, from good economy. Remember government, remember I know, the government run by taxes. But the dividends from good economy there. He might talk like it's a shop run, you know. And then he get dividends, SSL, and him alone a collect. You get dividends from good economy? That's all like taxes to me. People only get dividends from good economy, and you get taxes from the economy. And taxes, You can't drive and carry a bone up yourself. Or you get dividends from good economy. No taxes from the economy. Me not understand this. No one answer me, no man. So, he might run it like you run a bar and then you sell and then you make a good, and then you invest it in a owner. The dividends from good economy. Let me show you some matter couldn't fit either. Let me play it back. That's the man, the man to stop that food.
What we are committing to you is that we are going to use.
I committed to you, committing to you. After 2 terms. After 2 terms. Committing to you. Nobody call that piece of shit name on that. So remember, me no know how no. Diane. Remember, young drunk if I put on raper. Rewrite that. Just put young raper, me love it here. But me not put that boy young. Can remember that or no? What you just say? Just put it. Remember, no, I like and views that I look. Yes. So remember, that's a raper for go to prison. Yes. That's a raper. When you put anything, you just put young pedophile. Our young gets drunk on that go through, yeah? All right. So I'm going to commit to you. Watch out.
The dividends of the good economy to get your road and your water fixed in your...
The dividends of the good economy. So, how you get the dividends from what kind of good economy? And then you get the road and water. Yeah, thank you. Young rape, the crustiest raper, yes. Thank you. Yeah, you can write now. Yes, good. See? The dividends. You know, it's like you do some investment and then you get the dividends off of this and the good dividends of a good economy. Eh? When you made him chat about bullshit, I beg you, so you know, and tell like him father.
Local community.
No, let go brother and you and a bush.
This about Andrew Holness do all the time. Let me hear how the economy run by Andrew Holness himself. Andrew, may I use your own word, defeat yourself. May I want to keep up on a true line. Make you even talk truth even one time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, man. Linton, well, you say the word, you know. Remember put up Andrew Yasso. Hear this. Andrew, here you tell the kids them. Him tell the truth to the kids them. At first, never hear him tell the truth, you know. But him tell them to the kids them. You know? Like him and father the baby. First, never hear him talk truth. A Yasso. And here when I say Yasso.
Now you may be wondering why I'm taking the...
Hear this.
It means no budget to repair roads, no budget to invest in healthcare.
Remember, people, remember, you know.
Get back into a situation where we have such high debt.
Listen.
There is another option as well, which is we can limit what we consume.
So I'm going to tell you, this is just 1 year now. This is when they go local government election. And here when I'm going to tell you, him not fix nowhere at all. I don't want to shoot, maybe see him talk, and when him talk to the kids, them yeah, so. Because I remember them are leave school and could have come vote all this year and them thing there. Now, hear this.
We had to manage what we spend.
Listen.
To get ourselves out of debt.
Listen now.
Today, our debt to GDP ratio is somewhere in the region of about 78%. By the time we get to the next financial year, we will probably be about 74%. So I want you to understand the magnitude of what we have gone through.
Get this.
Through the sacrifice of your parents, who endured new taxation almost every year.
Here.
No budget to repair roads. No budget to invest in healthcare. No budget to invest in public transportation. No budget to invest in garbage collection. No budget to build the auditorium that you're asking for.
I'm saying fix the country. I'm saying fix the country. Now answer this attack. And I remember I not tell no lie upon him, you know. One thing I not do, I not tell lie upon people. I not do tabloid. And who this attack? And who I tell you about the budget? Him just tell lie about them not raise no taxes and me sure it's a lie I tell. Continue.
No budget to pay increased wages to our public servants. And we went through that process in order to bring down
the debt.
Our debt. Sometimes I listen to the public conversation and it is disconnected from the reality of our situation.
You hear this?
It is important that the next generation of Jamaicans are grounded in our struggle and understand it.
Yes.
And do not argue in public debates as if public finances just appear from out of the air, or there is some reserve money that is out there somewhere that the government can just reach in and take.
Yes.
Everything that we have, which is known as the budget, comes from you. All of you. Whether it is your GCT, your income tax, or the other taxes that you pay, or the other fees.
Yeah, it is. And fees.
The ability of the government to spend depends on
the revenue,
the revenues it gets from the economy.
Okay.
And if the economy isn't doing well, the government cannot spend.
So you're telling them when you get the dividends so and you can invest it back in them. You seem confused. Him come and tell the kids them kind of say you come at the first shoot him talk I so. Kind of tell truth. He might get the economy run well. So the dividends, and we have said the economy run well and dividends. So the economy run well. But Omar Azan, well, he might one of the biggest supplier. So could one of the quote store them and plus overseas. And I'm gonna bring up Omar. And I'm gonna bring up some people. If we run out now, answer this. Omar Azan this one is. So I can't spend without this. Him not have nobody to pay. Watch this. Hear this.
I'm Deidre Ann Gordon with the Midday News.
Hear this.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan says the Jamaican economy is in the worst position it has ever been and has blamed poor economic policies for the country's stagnant growth. Mr. Azan's negative view of the economy comes against the background of discussions on the failure of commercial banks to reduce their lending rates to their customers, despite the Bank of Jamaica reducing its policy rate. Following a further reduction in the policy rate last week from 6% to 5.75%, BOJ Governor Richard Bowles and Finance Minister Favour Williams urged commercial banks to follow suit. But speaking today on the morning agenda on Power 106, Mr. Azan said the BOJ and policymakers need to shoulder some of the blame. He says the BOJ took too long to reduce its rate while trying to control inflation, adding that policymakers need to intervene to change the culture of banking in Jamaica.
I'm not saying I'm not blaming the commercial banks because they have a big part to play in lowering their rates. But what I'll say to you, just like any other businesses operating out there, when you have a devalued currency and the dollar moves to 165 or 162 to 1, and you buy your goods and services or your raw materials and you bring it in, it takes a while for the pass-through effect to take place. So I'm not sure how the banking sector operates and if there's what they call a timing thing that needs to happen. But, you know, yes, the Bank of Jamaica needs to pressure them, but I think more needs to be done to get our rates and policies in place to allow banks to lend money, to allow businesses to be competitive on the global sphere.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan. In the meantime, turning to the state of the economy, Mr. Azan says businesses and consumers are struggling due to high interest rates. He says banks will soon be in a similar position.
Everything's going to start going haywire, and I'll tell you something, the government better call election quickly because the balloon is about to blow. The economy is in the worst position that I have ever seen it in my 30-odd years of business.
Remember them money Boss Furniture, boss. And I'm going to play next place so I'll tell you about how much money them are lose too. Remember them people here, and so Andrew get money, you know, from them company or from them thing that have to pay up them taxes and everything and other people for run the country. When them man turn to you, and them employ a lot of people, when the man turn to you and tell you what them are go through and them do export to, it's dangerous. But him they want them quiet and then them tell a lie. Not like that. Him just start that just last week this. Hear this.
The buying power is the weakest, remittances are down, tourism is struggling, everything is struggling. And what are we doing? We're doing things to stifle the economy with our monetary policies coming from the Bank of Jamaica and the Ministry of Finance. People out there that are living and working in Jamaica may all seem fine and dandy when the politicians step out on stage and speak high and mighty of how great the economy is doing. But look at how many hungry people are out there that are struggling, how many businesses are finding it hard, right? So we need to start waking up the government, the opposition.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan. In its latest report on Jamaica's economy last week, the Planning Institute of Jamaica said it grew by...
So the Planning Institute of the guy when he went and we put the man and plan him name, whether we work with Adesha but I get 5.79 million to advise him. And is that Jamaica Labour Party lunatic? Them love party more than country. You can't do that. So I'm run out with bogus thing, but with them to take up the census from 2022, 21, but through the pandemic, 22. And all now 3 years. But them run out with bogus thing to make same make Angelo look good. Even the workforce for them come with it bogus. Because when starting to do that, them that go house to house, every house, with over 7,000 people for work, 7,000 people in the field and go house to house for 3 months to cover the Jamaica, because it's very important for you have that for your plan. If you need a school or you need a hospital or where you need a road, and you understand plan for more, you know, the whole population, you know, who work from the work. Them not have that. Them don't. Them are deal with one from 2011. And now 2025. Because that one is not done. And you can't use go pathway. And 3 years after, you say, let me finish it. People dead. In that time, the baby born, people dead. People migrate. People move from area. People gonna find. You understand? So you have to go do it right over. But Andrew, you know, because if they make that one, that's the real poverty rate. Them that rush him. So make sure you do it and boycott it. Then boycott it. Then make sure you pay the people them who work. So them not go back to the field. That name boycott. And I think when the PMP come in, the first thing them to do is do that. And then we're going to look back on all the place stay. Don't make it stay in a 2 year and 3 year. No. You have to do it because a 10-year sample, 10 year, every 10 years you do that. And it show you the real thing we're going in Jamaica. How much disabled, how much people now work, how much people under the poverty line, how much this, how much house today, what kind of house, how your bed stay. It show you everything. Who now go school, who go school. And at that Anjo, we trying to pay the people them because they don't want to come out. Them evil, you know. Continue.
0.8% in the March 2025 quarter, marking its exit from technical recession. The PIOJ said the turnaround was driven by rising consumer confidence, increased
consumer confidence, but you have the Boss Furniture, you have other man come out and tell you say the confidence are the lowest. But him, the PIOJ, the guy, when we come out, when we can come out and do this. Because them doing PR. So through that now, we cut through all PR and hold them accountable. Yes, continue.
Employment and stronger external demand. Close to 2 months after the 10% tariff on goods exported from Jamaica to the United States took effect, Chief Executive Officer of the separate group, Richard Pandowi, says from a supply chain standpoint, the impact on manufacturers has been worse than during the COVID-19.
If him come out and tell the us, oh, we ain't Henry. And if the boss, remember, it's a separate group, as a group of company. PSOJ, them, you know. Oh, we ain't Henry. Come out and tell us, consumer confidence, or your confidence upon the people, them now make nothing. Them lose nearly half of them value, half of them thing. It doesn't make no sense. That's why I'm not listening to them go to the source.
Pandemic. Mr. Pandowi says his company has been trying to find alternative markets. Describing supply chain shocks during and post-COVID as a nightmare, the separate CEO says businesses are having a harder time sourcing and receiving products.
So if instead of a harder time, where we and we get film things so them have consumer confidence up and everybody, you know, it's a lie. Me tell you, if you just don't watch them, you know, you go to the source and you get them. Them people are PSOJ and them will show you what happened. It'll hurt them. If it'll hurt them, can you imagine the smaller people them? But it wicked true for them thing. Because them are the giants, you know, and them are ball, you know. The giants, them are ball. Like Caribbean boilers. Them are ball. Can you imagine? Continue.
During COVID, things, a lot of production went down, so supplies were actually available. Some commodity price went through the roof, obviously, but the fact is that the reality of today, and I've been saying this for at least a year and a half, 2 years now, that our supply chain disruptions are actually worse now.
So who's most at risk now? MSMEs?
The MSMEs are always at risk. I mean, the smaller you are, the bigger you're risking, right?
Chief
the smaller you are, the bigger the risk. You understand? See?
Executive Officer of separate group Richard Pandowi responding to Smile Jamaica host Simone Clark. He says Jamaican manufacturers are in wait-and-see mode, whether U.S. consumers will purchase their goods at increased costs.
The consumers in the US are facing price increase on a number of items, from their electronics to this, whatever. They're going to look at their basket and say, boy, should I buy supper gen? Is that necessity or is that nice to have? Maybe instead of picking up 3, they pick up 1. So right now, I mean, I'm just coming from the US last week, meeting a lot of the CEOs of different companies. Everybody, they've asked us first, absorb it. Of course, you can absorb it.
Yeah, that's what.
For example, the lobster come from Jamaica. First thing, absorb it. We cannot absorb it. And therefore, the price has been passed through for the most part. And there is a waiting to see how the consumers react. My feeling is that the volumes will come down. We're going to have to find a way to be more productive and have more production so we can drive our unit costs down to kind of cushion that price. Look new markets, our next approach, and also look at our supply chain and see if we can bring in stuff to actually reduce our costs.
CEO of the separate group, Richard Pandaway.
So the CEO, them run out, and them say, better call it now, because don't get a bad feel. You might call it next month, man, because remember, you know, September, it automatically dissolve itself. The man come down to the wire, with their March, with their June now, with their June, July next month. So they must send out the police now for do something for them tell one bag of thing, but I look on that too. See? So this is what they do right now. Yeah, and you know, so what they do, it don't make no sense. So, let me play this, and then I draw next year, Andrew. Hear this now. Dr. Dayton Campbell have to answer Andrew. Andrew, I beg I don't know.
Has responded to recent comments by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, who urged Jamaicans to choose a leader with a proven track record.
When you have something that is life and death,
it is.
Like you have a surgery to do, and you go to find a doctor. You're not going to simply take a recommendation for your doctor. You have your country to run. You have the doctor who has performed, who has shown you what he can do, and then with the most illogical reasoning, just say, sure, we don't go with the doctor. We have a proven track record. We are going to go with the doctor when you don't know.
All them reasoning fool, you know. So you got your family doctor. Because he have a proven track record. Track record of chopping. You go to your family doctor. You're not specialist. And you want to go do some check, when you say further check, who him send you to? Most of the doctor them when them send you to, they special. You know them? Force you go them, but him turn you over to them. So what kind of track record you know with them? Where my talk say? Even reason no make no sense, you know. No make no sense. But read that talk to him, hear this.
Hey, what kind of reason is that?
We all know that if you are going to choose a doctor, one of the first thing that you want to know is that your doctor is registered and certified. I could never get up to choose a doctor that the Medical Council of Jamaica has not certified to say yes, it can go. We have to apply each year to be certified. Our Prime Ministers have been certified for 4 years. So if we're going to choose a leader of the country, we're choosing Mark Jefferson because he's certified.
Dr. Dayton Campbell whap him. One more whap to him. All right, see the big lie where the man come out with. It's a big lie. You know, them and the police are in a pandong. I said, no, I talked to the professor last night. Professor Christopher Charles, you know. I show you Andrew dangerous. Andrew come out with that thing and tell you, say, remember, you know, the year just start. And Andrew way up by himself. Yeah, way up by himself. Them come out and say the thing done, but most of Jamaica we have level 4 right class. Now have it. Because what me doing, I go straight to the source. Yeah, I go up on the government website and it show you where all Jamaica see the travel advisory. So Andrew come up and Andrew said this. Where's the bag of bulls again? Hear this.
Rate, which is the number of murders per 100,000, stood at somewhere in the region of about 49.6 murders per 100,000 Jamaicans. A figure that was deeply troubling and which placed us in the category of one of the highest murder rates globally. Today, I can report that based on the year-to-date data, Jamaica is seeing a 43% reduction in murders. In other words,
so you can report a murder, this is last month, because we're in June. You can report, say Jamaica data, to the data, Jamaica seen a 43% reduction in a murder. You couldn't report, because murder, all them do this, them run it through the ear. Because you have wait up from January to May last year. I have shown it. And from January to May last year, I know them hide up some figures. And you can say Jamaica have seen a 40 and make it so, and they compare it. Remember the year not done yet, you know. Remember 1991 finished completely, the 12 months. So you know the whole murder rate. So I'm going to show him something and teach him something. I'll show you him lie and wicked do. So it's a 40% reduction. Yeah? In the murder rate. Here we must say yes or no. Yeah? He might wait with him thing last year. Last year. But you're not done yet. Because you can't get up on January, February, March, April. Nobody get killed. But by June, July, August, it turn up. Same like how in a 9/11. 3,000 people never get killed in August. When the plane never drop it drop in September. Even the 10th, the people them not dead yet. But the plane flying at the building. Some always come with some wrong things and I try to PR and then Big Mama them are run out with it. This is garbage. Listen here.
We are 43% less murders today than we were last year. And if you annualize this, then
you can't annualize it. You cannot. You say today than last year. And you analyze it and say you put it in 1991, the whole thing. You know how much people dead 1991? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the figure who them said dead now in a last month. And they analyze what? Yeah, hear this.
And we would have a murder rate of 24.3 per 100,000. So we have.
So this is bogus and false. So you could not, them don't analyze. Listen, you know, dissect something, you analyze something until you're done, and then you know how much per 100,000. That's a number one. So you could compare it last year from January to May. Remember the whole place done, you know, and then you compare this year from January to May, and then Anna say it done 21, we done 21%. The whole of this a lie, and it's fraud. You understand? Continue.
We have literally cut the murder rate in half. Murder is used as for Jamaicans at least, the metric for judging safety and security within the country. And if that is the metric, then clearly this administration has done a fantastic job.
So the one of that a lie, inside the murder, remember, you know, crime a crime. You can't put another murder alone a crime, you know. When you scare a victim like with the rape, that's why when I like the drunk you know. When you say come over here, when you rape people, man, you forget away, man. Them should have talked for that long time. You don't know anybody listen to it and subscribe a piece of shit. Yeah? No engage over here, so we don't engage in a poof and mufflers. Yeah, mufflers. Keep over there, so. We don't mufflers. Go mix up with Patrick here, them and tell them tongue. Don't come on here. See? But them come here so with this lie. Remember, a lot of people get raped. A lot of people, over 1,000 every year, you know. People are get robbed, people are get stabbed, they might not dead. But they have attempted murder and all kind of thing. So we're not talking about that. But let me show him real statistic now. So let me show you a statistic. Let me hear what him said compared to. Continue.
Cutting the murder rate significantly. And when you look at the statistics, the last time that we were this low would be in 1991, almost 35 years ago.
So if I look at a statistic, a whole full year, and you look at 4 months, I got 5 months. And you compare it, the man see. Remember look on 1991, remember look on the statistic, look here. Look go 1991, because I have the statistic. 91. That are all of the people them dead in 1991, you know. This are the people them were dead in 1991. 561. This is not 5 months. And when you look on the 5 months, take this to the people. When you look on the people when they were dead, it matter about 1991, it's bullshit it matter. Because we just step, we're not there even halfway through the month when it matter this, you know, halfway through the year, you know. So you cannot wait that with last year thing and wait here so. Impossible. So you couldn't go 23%. I'm going to look on the real murder thing with him now. Boy, you can't put up some foolishness to say Andrew Holness. That's a 1991. You see it right in front of me? I could look on last year and this year. So it's not done. So let me show you something, Andrew Holness. You could go with your foolishness, you know. Don't make him do no garbage with you know. Yeah? Don't make him show no garbage. Come and see the murder rate, no statistic. Alright. So I could say Jamaica from 90 to Yasso. I could see what our murder rate. So that's a 1991, right? I could look on this. So Jamaica murder rate, population that are 2020, 2021, and it show you. And see them here? 29, data 2021, and it show you, right? I'm going to show you some Jamaica murder rate, what we did there. And it might have dropped a little bit under this, but we still a lead every other country. Every country, we are lead like this. See, look what here today. Up there, so Jamaica, they per 100,000 year. So if they go 40 per 100,000, we are lead every other, even South Africa, we are lead same way. Yeah? It gone on 40, 43. We are lead South Africa and one of them places the same way here. All right. All right. I'm going to move this. Andrew, you're a joker. You're a joker. See? We are lead the people then. All right. I'm going to move that. And I'm going to go to the same police statistic. I'm going to show you something. Man, you idiot, you know. Man, you idiot. Police statistic. All right. 2024 and 2025. Murder. I could look on the murder, people. This is murder 24, 25. For me. This is me, you know, from January to May, people. May. Right? Not for the whole year. But just compare January to May. See it? So we have them, it passed this now. So all matter about 21%. About this and this is January to May. This is show the whole thing. Look here. Last year, January to May, it nearly the whole thing, about 500 and something, it nearly the whole of that. The whole of everybody were dead. This is 1,000 odd. This not the 500, it's more than this. But even if you put this here so, you can't say you get 21%. It's a January to May. This is not the whole full 12 months. And people, look on them here. They are shooting and cut and things, so I'm not even talking about it. This is the whole statistic. And then when you're looking at some country, me are looking at the country. Westmoreland, them say we not murder. Them say 17 years so. And over, them say 5. And more than that going on over. So them now put them. St. James. So them 3 big places, them say drop. Some place, it over. St. Mary, we have more murder there so. Portland, we have 1 more murder. St. Elizabeth, them say drop. Them say Manchester drop. This, them say cutting and half this. So them are show some things, just some more murder where them not put up. Kingston and St. Andrew South, them say 38, them say 30, that's yes. So. But this, when get him total from? That figure that when does start about a foolishness. Come 1991 people. See the murder where them say, this are me and people, that are me. This are just me. This is not the full year. Yeah? This is not a full year. Right? And 1991, the whole full year is 500 and something. 500 and 500 something. For the whole full year, 1991. So how you compare and I put this when we not done the year, you say murder dropped to around 20% to 100,000 when you compare 1991. Where you get that from? Brother, the maths half though. Bad, you know. And you can't compare nothing till the year done. You can't. Even when them hide bad, you cannot do that. Because you compare a full year to a year, but just a start. Impossible. And you compare to the next year, you know. A matter of fact, if you compare this 2025 to 2017, it has shown them got how much percentage, because 2017 was the third highest murder rate. You get 1,647. So if you compare it the same time to any other year, it shows you a lot higher. Depends on how you compare it with. Then you want to put that now with the older 91 and say murder drop 27. Either compare 2100 to, but you can't compare it. Foolishness. And then figures are off, by the way. Yes? Desperation and lies, you know. Then for run them away. Him forget run away. See? 500 and something dead in the world, complete 91. We just have reached half of the year. We don't reach a full year yet, you know. And them all compare something. If you compare it with some higher murder rate in the year like 2009, where you have 1683, then you get a higher, you get this is a look at lower. So it gone down much down because of higher murder rate. When you compare it to that. Yeah? You understand? You might compare the whole year and I said something cut. That is foolishness. And I talk about 1990. And it's so much everything low down there, so. Eh? That's the whole year. The whole year. Last year, them time, it nearly reached the whole year in a 1991. That's top of 500 and add. With them 1,000 add. So with them more than 100% up from that 100 and more than that. It doubled. From 1991, that's why my brother showed the draft yesterday. That more than double. That 1,000 add, that just 500 and double. Gone over 1,000 add. See? And they run out with foolishness in a 4 or 5 months and I show you can't wheel up no murder and all kind of things now. Foolishness. Garbage. You understand? So the word of this and them go for them to come out with a garbage. Garbage! When the run around you on this. Though, a matter of fact, you know, PMP when they start what them and tell them, so just stop compare them things and tell the people them about foolishness. Burn them out. This is garbage. Yeah. See me I say? Yeah, man. The 1st of June to know, yeah. No, I can't take the 1st of June. Him can't get 21% because, listen, him can't take the 1st of June, you know. He can't take the 1st of June and get 21%. No, you can't take from in a 1991. You can't compare it down there. Because the whole 91 is 500 vote, 500 people dead, 500 and something. Last year, I'm more than 1,100. I'm more than 2,000. Them just cut it and hide somebody and do all kind of things. You cannot compare it. So you forget something was so low and this still high, you know. But you get about 100 when you check it out when you come. You hear that? That makes no sense. The year not done yet, brother. Look at now, June or July or September, I can just get up bloody. We see the gun them come in. We see them. You can have 1 year. You remember one in the last year when them kill. How much dead one time? 8, 17 get shot one time. I never January it happened. I don't go in the year. The place can just get and get bloody. So we might check it don't make no sense. We might come out with 20. It's garbage. They might just PR. The man will cut a sewer no a cut line for sewer. Him not supposed to depend about that. Andrew to go away. It's a goddamn disgrace. Look, I know him alone, you know. Let me put up your bulldozer. Let me put up his side chick bulldozer. Yeah, that little foolishness where she come out with you now. I'm going to tell the people them this, you know. I'm telling you this. And for me, I'm telling you. When the PMP come and deal with the telecommunication, make when I want to have phone and thing and, you know, free up that thing, then man probably break it and do all kind of things. And one of the greatest things. I better if you use your phone, you put a $1 credit, $100 credit and $200 and use the thing. But you see the hotspot what I tell you about? But free Wi is not good for you. Ask anybody. We don't use it at airport and nowhere at all. Nowhere at all. So when they have full the country I tell you about, you come anybody where can deal with them thing. I can just knock on your thing anytime. Take away your account, do all kind of thing. Ask anybody. Ask him. You want to look it up on yourself. So when she come out and say that foolishness, and I say this is work, this is bad, this is bullshit. Hear this, yeah.
When I became member of parliament in 2020, we only had one free Wi-Fi hotspot in the entire.
All this kind of politics. It's not good enough. Free Wi-Fi hotspot not really good enough. It's a hotbed for criminality, you know, for cybercrime, you know. Easy infiltrating. Easily. That's why I say people have them Wi-Fi at them yard. Remember, you could have stayed to them yard and pick it up, them lock it. See, infiltrate the thing. Yeah? Easily. So it's not a thing where you pay to up on your phone. Get a little $100 or $200 and put on your little thing and do it. See? Yes, she know what she run out with. Like, and she don't have nobody with her and she had to over one of the hand. And she had to hotspot and she make hotspot now. The same thing where PMP bring in that them have them data and them have them phone and them have them thing can use. Right? She come now argue, me do this. PMP take them 18.5 years and bring in the one of them thing. Yeah.
Member of Parliament in 20. When I became member of Parliament in 2020, we only had one free Wi-Fi hotspot in the entire constituency, and that was at Cecil Charlton Park. Since I became member of Parliament, the first one we did was in Bombay in the Belfield division. After we moved from Bombay, we went to Broadleaf in the Royal Flat division. After we leave from Broadleaf, we went to Elgin in the North Patrick division. We never stopped there. When we leave from there, we went to Porus in the Belfield division, and Porus is shared between Manchester Central, Southern Manchester and Southwest Clarendon. When we leave from there, we went to Greyground in the Royal Flat division. And then a few weeks ago, we were back in Mandeville town, and this time we were putting up more connectivity across the town of Mandeville.
So they must set you up. Not for, you know, you own yourself and you can buy your own data. Them want to give you free hotspot in a town. So you're picking and study school and for leave out of them house. Because them come from school and reach in and eat them dinner 7 o'clock. Think you run off a road, them gunman, fire shot, anything, you hurt the thing. So you forgot get in a street to do your homework and use free hotspot in a middle of town. Tell me if that make any sense to you. And remember hotspot, remember why free Wi-Fi, it's not good. I will not log on, you think I go log on for nobody about Wi-Fi and all that, you mad? Airport was. Much less in a towns and some people naive. Because them have them, you know, them, well, yeah? Therefore them go on and people take with them, because them I say, but me not have no money for this, you know. Yeah? I really decided. But me not have no money for it, you know, so me not afraid. But tell me what, we not have an IG and people lock one account and lock one out. And lock on a Facebook account because I don't want to have that. I want to lose that, I want to lose a lot of things. I want to picture, I want to private thing in it, and then take it away. Yeah, people take them away. You understand? It's not good for you to use them free thing. And here it is, free. And when I'm a member of parliament and I'm doing more, so this makes you work. Me don't want to see people with job with benefits so them can, not even data you can tap up on data. So a hacker's paradise. In a public Wi-Fi is a hacker's paradise. Me don't know she depend and shall I boast about it too, you know. And that, and me, and that. That's hacker's paradise. See? Me don't want nothing for you from no hotel, nothing for you. Use my one phone, I don't want them things to use. Them and them hacker's paradise. And that will show the desperation of people now. Eh? Yeah, there.
And here we are again today in Cedar Grove, bringing a free community Wi-Fi. And we know Cedar Grove is shared between the Mandeville division and the Knockpatrick division.
Yeah.
When next you see us doing another Wi-Fi launch, we'll be in the community of Newhall.
So, yeah, show me Wi-Fi launch. And I encourage, can you tell me, say them to come out, come do them work. And this bad. Yeah. Eh? Right. Them now, they see themselves as a cell phone provider, brother. This bad, them, I'm say what my virgin I say, I saw.
Now you see why Andrew Holness was doing this. He want to get rid of the currencies and go to what you call now, electronic currency. Because they want to cover up all the money, stealing of the money when I steal right now. They want to cover up all this up. That's why they want to go cashless. Because once you go cashless, all the physical data, everything is going to be wiped out, and they're not interested in that anymore. So even I go cashless now. So all of the criminal activity is wiped out of the physical system, and now you got electronics will be new and clean, and they have nothing to answer to.
But my brother, let me tell you the truth now. You can't go cashless and wipe out things, you know, brother. But you put things in the dark a bit, not go away, you know. No. I have trace. It traceable. That's why the feds can trace it and all kind of things. Yes. Same traceable. At the worst place for you hide money, cash, you can hide. But when you go up online, if you go use unwired money everywhere up to America, see it, at the worst thing for you do. You see, only a stupid man that thinks if you go up online and cashless, you can't go online and you can't get to know and hide things. Or you hide things online. It can't. Can't. At the worst place. That's why you have people at the job, them do it on the table. They can't pay up online. And when they want to beat system, them say, give me cash. Yeah? No, the Jamaican system can't wipe neither, you know. As long as you go up in a thing that capture same time, and anything with them go there, you know. It have print, man. Me I see the FBI, them have print, and when you think so the thing wipe, you have to take it and mash up them. Them have to take a thing and just wait, them just cup on it and them know what them do. Hard for white man, them bad. See? They are some expert, my brother. And then remember, you know, you can't be government and just wipe it. You can't wipe it. And when you put up something and I run cash, you know, that remember me, I catch it and you are catch it, you know, Chris. And enough of we are catch it, you know. So Angela be well, remember they now have the digital footprint is not a thing where this try, so you can't. You have to know where you're putting our space. You understand? Because this me I talk to a brethren today. I want me to talk to him today. See like you see the my brethren. See like you see the raper drunk crow. We run out. Can we soon go beat him, you know, when I have no time for him adjourn him book of prison. Him he say yes, you know, him run out and can't go no sir. I tell people say me work with feds. I say number one, if I work with no feds, him could help online and chat and run off, he could not think him more to in the brushing teeth and bow his mouth. And tell life on the back of people and things. I don't know, sir. Work with what kind of feds. Feds don't want him to work with him, man. He might just run off and look at the thinking more. It's just a look at the raper. But you were exposed him at him then now. If you go get a wife and get a life and, you know, yes. And get some youth and straighten up and look at the thinking self. You understand? Yes. This what she do here so now, Chris. It's bullshit. This Wi-Fi thing, I better somebody have them phone and could have buy it. Even can you imagine how people poor and pauperizing that you have a phone but you can't afford at spot. 100 and you get can you just tap up your phone and deal with it. Yeah? You understand? It's bad. At the footprint. Them don't know that the dark web then it's dangerous. We know about it, you know. Say they leave footprint. Say they mash them up. This was you look for vote. This a work. You put them in a chat. And I mean, say people them with that. Nobody now follow them, you know. Nobody know that this foolishness. But me appealing to them now and tell them, say this hot spot not good for you. You might have said, well, me not have no banking thing for me thing, and I might know this and that. You have some things when them going on your phone. Them lock you out, man, and can say a lot of things for your thing and take over your thing them here. whether your WhatsApp, whether your this, whether your IG, and very important to you, they will take it over. Don't go up on this hotspot, it's not good for you. Yes? And she will plaster the place with it. And it's so bad that you can buy $100 top up and put on a little hotspot for yourself. It's bad. And you make the people then OM say poverty cut. And you have to pay hotspot all over the place. When are good? When are good? The people then you have something with them I rent for that about $4,000 and them can't afford that per month. That you give them hotspot. And then it's not good neither, no. It encourage you, to send out your youth them. If you are doing anything, if you come in at the square, I go somewhere if you go stand up, for go use phone, for go use the free Wi-Fi. When are good? Eh? Me say everything then jump on, but them not think about it, Yeah? They run with something what them not think about, The worst thing you ever heard is free Wi-Fi. But you don't want to jump on nobody Wi-Fi. Eh? Say chick bulldozer now. So make the thing worse, man. Yes? Make it worse. Yeah? Yeah, man. Where's the take her off? Well, she gone, She gone. Then I make it worse because if I can't get my brethren there. How people I want to go do. I want to do my interview for my own things. I talk to I have Tristan Palmer for my interview. My interview lecturer. It is DJ, but I interview lecturer. I talk to Jigsaw King yesterday. And then I want to carry everybody every day, So I have to get some little time, then I have a show there. So I go over my own things so I can go interview. Same lecturer. So we have to interview them, because I remember I have to make that thing this year, Now me hot seat, Remember me have that series a long time, So me just care about me hot seat. See? I call my birthday. One interview lecturer, man. Lecturer, bad DJ. Setting thing to, write the letter. I remember him come out with that letter and write the thing. Him write the letter and them thing then. He might tell you when Nani too sweet and them big tune there, man. Bad in a many man. Yeah, man, lecturer. Bad, Bad artist. I'm back in the days. Oh, brother, what going?
Hello?
Hey, what going, brother?
Tell me, no, man.
Well, I tell you, Andrew, when he seems so desperate, I beg. And I tell him, say, he can't win election with 21%, and him don't have that in less than that now. So any green that pull no can't like him past 21, and I'm going less than that long time. 21% can't win. When you have a united PMP, will never win. Couldn't win in a 2020. If the PMP them did come out. You understand? Through them keep away. So how am I going to win better?
Why the problem with me have with this, and it has been at the forefront of my mind. He's not supposed to be out here campaigning.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to. That's my problem,
Mine too.
He's under investigation and supposed to resign under somewhere. I try to find out if I'm going to go to jail, yes or no. I'm not supposed to be on the forefront of campaign and people really tolerate this. I don't want this person was supposed to in the background because he's being investigated. So sometimes when I listen and hear the effort we are putting, looking at his record, that is one thing, but to know that he should not be there.
Not be there, must depend about
that. Exactly. And the man out there and people they listen to him. I mean, boy, I'm not telling you, say, I don't know if Jamaica really having a self-respect,
Yes.
The ones that want to follow, My brother, it is very difficult for me to watch this man. We are desecrate the officer of the Prime Minister. I walk up and down on a campaign. It's not different from Royal Reid,
Yes.
He's on the investigation.
More turbo than World Reid, though. More money, more thing. 50 million to hundreds of million.
Of course. He's 100 times more terrible.
Yes. And for the Prime Minister, when he said the ultimate leader, No respect, no regards.
Exactly. Where is this man moral compass, brethren?
Nah, none.
Where integrity gone?
None of the
None of the. So, you know, it's hard to see a waste precious time and you have to do it still.
You have to do it, man, because I man, I take up enough of my time, you know, brother. Or should I you up and do a thing, you know. But, you know, we have to give them the time, you know. And night as night comes, so we just mash up a show of 2-3 hours. And a morning, we still give them cow down 2 hours already, you know. And then we still go to the next interview and by 7 o'clock. Hey, and at years, we do it, you know. We're not moving, you know. When you see me, I don't. Most I say, boy, I just know. Oh, you do that, man? Yes.
Yes, you know, this man was supposed to resign until the investigation is over. Hold on there. You see, when I tell you that as long as he's in office, he's going to interfere with the process.
Yes.
You see that he has influence to get Geico, Green Lizard in another delicate position there. And he might interfere with the process, you know, brethren.
But see it, man. Man. So, yeah, we will keep away and change up all kind of things. And this guy, know I'm not ready.
So this is what I'm telling you, how serious this situation is. When a man's supposed to step aside and him still hold office and is interfering with the process. I want to understand the magnitude of what this fellow is doing.
Yeah, man.
Because if he can't go to business, he wouldn't be in a position to influence the appointment. The opposition is rejecting it vigorously and they not care. All of them are double down. And I said, Geico not qualify the people who had the initial qualification, as Ponting said. They remove the vital qualification in order to accommodate a man that is not qualified.
Yes, yes.
And when you consider that this man has moved around and several government departments, you know, and mash up everywhere I'm going, brother, Geico.
Geico dangerous, man. Geico for go away, man.
Yeah.
Geico for move.
Yeah. So,
and the one we in Morgan to him to go away, you know, and PIOJ, you know.
That goes without saying, brethren.
Yes.
And to say, oh, you have to waste your precious time on this, brother. We're not supposed to in an opposition to the campaigning. It's really a shame.
That goddamn disgrace.
But I just say, he has no shame.
Yes. Yes.
No shame.
Goddamn disgrace.
When a man like that say Richard has done, he can't be in a parliament with Richard has done. Eh? And what Richard has done did some stars to some vendors that was burning up in the sun.
Yes, and I run from police.
And he said there's a dark day, and that particular process of the potential to carry down the government.
That bad way.
Yeah, and the integrity to come, the IC that has been of this man and the investigation that should resign until the investigation is over. He's in office and influence the body that's supposed to be investigating him and not putting him firm. Anything can go to brethren.
And if you just go away, man. And now look how I walk, but look how I walk, none of big people but for both 3 man look on track record.
I tell you, man, you should never be doing this.
I walk a big. But brother, 2020 he never did I do that. He must show clocks. Put it up back on Joe. Get him 10 powerful. No, I walk up big and I go on like 14. Him them not.
I just talk about that, you know.
Yes.
You have a video in the height of the pandemic when
yes,
you call the election. And when you look at the supporters, maybe 50% or more have on no mask. And it was okay. And as soon as he won the election, he started to charge them same supporters
to the crowd. I can't see my show them. You know what? Tell him go do it now. He might beg you and offer and I tell a be a lie. And then if you're a vote and you know you look the policy, how may I beg you know and don't derail the train. Train. Him tell me at the first time, I remember tell the truth. I went and talk to the high school kids them.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes, sir. Yes, man.
The man go for peanut bread and have to flap that. They run out to use. And I said, nah, man. I'm going to show two things. He never answer the man. He never answer him back. I don't think them reach the man. He use the man for him ambassador. And he never answer him back. I'm going to show peanut bread and say, but hold on. Say, you need, come on, you do this, something. Can love use people and sweet them up, you know. Yes, enough thing he went out with them, I flap it, you know. You sit down and flap it.
That's a thing, man. Yes. That's a thing, you know him playbook, man. And that's
you know him book, man. You know him book. Yeah, man.
And now the man do him 20% of the electorate.
None.
Out there campaigning.
Better.
He should have been at jail.
Better.
Man should have been at jail, man.
Let me say something to you. If him campaign so hard them time and take out the people, them and make them mash up themselves and how much people earn. And them will get 20%, right? And at 2016 get 20%, right? 21%. Yeah. Remember that drop off, you know. See? So and when I try to reach back the 21%, he can't win election. We can't tell him that.
What you need to tell him that is that he's not supposed to, he not have no right to be out here campaigning.
No, I'm not supposed to. Tell him already, I'm not supposed to step on the ballot.
Investigation, illicit enrichment, and can't tell him get him resources.
Yeah.
He cannot.
Yes.
And yet he's out there campaigning.
Man, I campaign, man. Man, I campaign. I mean, it's a dead back, say. And that with dead body, you know, all over the country, when we look down in a few constituency, the amount of gun and thing and better.
Gun and ammunition, like. But when a shipment is being effected, the shipping company would have the name of the shipper and the name.
People, let me show them something. Let me show them something that's come up on my phone, right? Let me show them why I want to use it. Let me show them something quick, right? Look at, don't move. You see these people? See something that come up on my phone there. You see this? New connection to my thing. It tell me. So somebody there right now and them just anything can me. Remember, I have the thing on my phone, you know. This coming like how you have a Wi-Fi. So you have my house and you connect something. Now I open it and I show you. I can't show you every device with the permitting. Right? I can't show you.
Yeah.
You see, tell me that a Wi-Fi that hey, listen me. It can't tell you who can you about hotspot and then it tell them one woman and them can't deal with the thing. You have to be careful. So you take me, show you on my phone, you know. Make me show them. Now show you because you know when I make joke on that, so let me show them.
You see this cash of guns, or this over 200 guns that you come in.
Yes.
There is a shipper. There has to be the name of a shipper on the shipping documents, you know.
Yes, yes.
And also the name of a consignee to who the shipment is going.
Mm-hmm.
So how is it? Then just get the shoulder guns and can and tell who it is coming from and who it is supposed to be going to. I know such international shipping operation. As you know. So a container can't just come in like this.
But it's when it, brother, when it go to the thing them with them shipping, them use them in a hospital or in a hotel. Industrial heater, industrial boilers. Hospital or hotels. You understand?
So it was consigned to a hospital.
Yeah, hotel. All right, people. Let me show you my attack. I go up on my thing. No, hold on. Don't talk it with that. See there? Yeah, hand. See, tell me some hand. All right, look at it. I'll show you something now. I'll show them something. She me just tag on for me thing and she show me everything we connect in my place. Look. Can I joke me on me? That's why I said the Wi-Fi out there are foolish. Look. Every TV, every phone, see them there? And I can just straight, see them there? See my wife can come up there, look the Apple. You see it? Every phone we connect in here, it show me Apple 14, it show me everything. Every TV where you look at. In my house, this, you know, see my daughter, the QN thing come up there, see there? Everything we connect in my house. Show me when I see it, it show me every TV, every room, can them connect. Can smart TV them, you know. It show me every TV, it show me every phone, it show me iPad, it show me everything. See that? All right, see, let me show them again. See there? It show me and the 1 hour size of them and thing there. So it's a TV up there, so see Amazon Echo speaker. See Echo speaker, they say Apple there, so see something there, Apple Max Pro. See, look. You see them? Galaxy. See them the brand Android. See them, see more iPhone. Every laptop, it show me every one of them. Other to see there. Every Samsung, it show me everything we connect boy. So when you go at hotspot, that are the things that we connect in here right now. And every one of the TV them, every one of them living room, the one of them are smart TV. We can use them as computer. Some bedroom, them go computer. Just put on the thing and do it. Yes, serious. See, it show you everything we connect. Every phone, the iPad, them. If somebody come out for something and go on it, it just send out. These are coming like the hotspot, them same way, brother. Yeah, same way. So when you connect to the hotspot, them see you. And then them the open hotspot that Wi-Fi business and all kind of thing. Design on my house. And it can show me everything. Yeah. If somebody come over now and them say, it just come up and tell me what kind of device I'm having it. It just send by my phone. Same time. See? So we are talk with authority. And I like me talk, I tell them to book up. We know how the Wi-Fi work. See? And you can, you know, better you have your own thing and more than your connection. And when you go, I still have the information for you, you know. And you come back and connect, you know, so you're connecting. And you have some people use them to bad. You understand? So this now, this I want to like have the master thing on this. Yeah. See, they connect to Wi-Fi. Look what my connect to Wi-Fi. Connect to Wi-Fi. See that? Yes. So it show me everybody. Make a matter of fact, me can use this and start at the back. Just troubleshoot it, boom, and me use my phone and just do it. Anyway, me just use it and do anything. Yes. So it show me the things then. You understand, brother?
Yeah, man.
Everything we're in there. But connect right now.
Yeah,
yes.
But when a shipment have guns come down.
Yes.
What me I say, it come down in a container, it come down.
No, what them do, that mean them open the same thing, them big thing there, and then put them in it. Remember it hold water, it hold things, you know. So them pack it in it. Them you carrying 71 guns. Rifle. Remember, somebody tell me the rifle of 700,000 again, like $1 million on the road. But if you have 71 or 73 or 73 million, that, and gonna like $200,000. If you have you have over 150 of them, look much money that. Look much money that value again. And then the thing them when them buy X amount of money. So you know it's a big boy. So if it now go to the hospital, it go to the hotel. So we have to look at them place, the who feet. And that's a simple thing, brother. They don't get up people things that are man that are carrying them there. If you just carry them in.
Listen, one thing there you know for sure.
Yes.
If this are going to get a connection, my name will have call and them will get.
Yeah, but get a youth of them money there, brother. And then them come down for you, it's surreal. But them just put them in a head.
That's the point. Yeah. And as you quite rightly said, this is what them find. What I'm together is we're just gone through the system without going undetected. One to them there.
That is it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. We just have to teach them some things. Say, no, my brother, we just have to teach them some things, you know. You have to teach people things where not affected to nobody, you have to teach them to, you know. I make them safe
You have
to,
to
you know.
make
Yes.
them know, say we know, because they know, you know.
Yeah, yeah, man.
They know, you know.
So what them that do is get some little, because them have all kind of insect pan like, you know, put out 2 little things when I make no sense. And then you have sense that really sit down and listen to some garbage. You think everybody can get up and put out thing on me? That's how I mean I watch people, you know. Yeah. Me go to the source of things. We not do garbage. Yes, all times. So we only say we not do garbage. We not do, you know, yes. Yeah, no tabloid. A guy can just get up and anybody just start book back. Me know who me I talk to, you know. You see who me I talk to, look at. I bring that cup and come give me to you, know. See, Say anybody me I talk, you think, hey, let me tell you this, our thing them run different, you know. You understand? Yes. So we talk to who we are talk to, we know who and who we are talk to, you know. Tested and proven. You think we up in line for anybody just come call me and talk no foolishness, boy, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, I get them more warehouse. Andrew get them more. The farmer JP member of parliament up so in the St. Andrew. Yeah, so we know
remember what Bug Life saying. Bug Life tell you say you must believe the word of politicians, you know.
Well.
So when before Andrew making a speech,
yeah, man.
like on the campaign trail illegitimately.
Yes.
You must hear what Bug Life said and then make him talk afterward. And that's it for do. Because I'm one man said.
Yes. Well, one said. I want them to them put out, but as I said, the truth comes straight. Like go all about, you know, where you one guy come tell a lie and then come fling the next time, then you run him away. That Andrew wants to get one way. The drunk of forget one way and put up pale life on people and think big dirty and stink. You run them away. No waste of time, no waste of time and reapers.
The man unscrupulous is a shit.
Where's some brother put it for merchandise back up? It's bad, you know. Everything to your tight, you know, but put up there, so. It's bad, though. You hear that, my brethren?
Yeah?
Them some put back up for merchandise. Get no fathers. Look up bad.
Come to think of it, and I lie, I tell you now. But you know, say, him know, say, them token they go to only top celebrity, man.
Ah, you say nothing. More I'm gonna do some, yeah, man. More I'm gonna do. Come here, interview me, you know, me do back my hot seat, because someone asked me, say, loan to me, if I do back for your hot seat, you know. Because, you know, brethren, and me have. I want to carry lecture, remember lecturer write the letter. Remember him come with the first letter, you know. I not thought the soul one write another letter to myself, but you know.
By the way,
yes.
I just heard on the news that Mike McCallum pass on.
Yeah, me hear that me see it for morning. Say he might go training, he might go gym and then him pull over. Is that heart attack, that man?
Yeah, them say it's a heart attack, you know.
No, for you pull over, me never you say a little thing say pull over and then find him unresponsive. So if you are drive and it good, that's why it's good for you. You drive with baby aspirin, you know, even the trouble one them, you know. Can't believe it, you might ignore it, but anybody, heart attack can't catch anybody. Drive with it, buy and drive with it.
Yeah.
That they can even two and call emergency. But when you don't have nothing that knock up on you by the time them to come for you, that's it. He might drive go. You see him drive go? He might go do him thing. Yeah. Yeah. But no people not drive with that neither, you know. You go fire us drive, but me I say drive with the baby aspirin. Because it's a doctor that, you know, brother.
It work, yeah man, it work.
Now them truck man, they sit down long. And you sit down, you will get blood clot. Drive with the baby aspirin. You know, if you go doctor, if you go get that. Seeing you drive all long and drive much hours and sit down there, drive. Eat too, brother.
It's really a good advice, brother.
Yes. Remember my best brother, brother, yeah?
Yeah, me have some of them at my house and I never even think of driving with it.
Drive with it, brother. Sometimes that's a little doctor, and I drive with it.
Yes, man. It's really good, man. For straighten out your blood, man.
Remember, you know, young again, and you just drive with it. Just have it. Have a little buckle. And when we go out to drive, I think when I drive with a baby buckle aspirin, we drive with it. Remember, I get blood clot already, you know. In 2015, when I'm in the street, fly in and sit down and get blood clot. So I do drive with a buckle aspirin. See that? See? And look at what is. We know about them, you know. So we get something already, wait, not see that aspirin. You drive with it.
Yes, brother.
You know, I don't like you take it, but you just drive with it because it happened to you already, you know. So, okay, I go to the doctor, I read up on it and say, all right, good for driving, drive with it. You know, I'm not for waste. See? I drive with it, keep it. Yeah. You don't know it coming handy because you drive and you feel something, I say, remember a car, and you go pull off on one side and by your car, the other rates up on you. You eat too, it give you time. Paramedic come and deal with your case. Eat too. Smart.
Good advice to you,
yes. No, but me show them, look away, me show them. See that?
Yeah.
Me have it. I don't like me not drive. See that aspirin? You should come see that. Remember, you know, something, see aspirin. Baby aspirin. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
doctor recommend it.
Yeah, I'm asked, I bet you the other day, I'm saying, you alone some good thing, I drive with it, you know. Can drive truck. I'm saying, I'm drive with it. Yes. Yeah, man, they drive with it.
And the truck driver, them sit down for long.
You sit down and you drive. Just drive with it. Because my call them, if you have that, maybe just see two of them there and call the doctor. Call, you know. Them fireman responsive, maybe can't do nothing. I remember I'm a boxer and a train, but yesterday him still get a heart attack. So who is me? Him still come out and bed, eat and go about in business to go. That means maybe as him going to training and get it anywhere. Him just start to warm up his body and get it. Might have some black artery. That's good for do your physical too, you know, brother. Do blood tests and test up it. Now what all you have trained, boy, if you go and just check, though. Me now want you go a doctor. Brother, another me don't just want to go to the doctor and them just put the stethoscope on me and say, yes, you're fit. I want to request a blood work and them look and see if I can pick up any little things and do. I want to do a full doctor, yes. Do it every year, you know. Yes, do it every year, man. Yes, I remember when I eat certain food and them things, but we do it every year, brother. See?
Yeah.
Yes. So I request one soon to again, you know. We do it every year. It's not a bad thing to do, don't it? Eh?
No, it's a really good thing. I would encourage anybody, male or female, to do these comprehensive blood tests. Them call it executive profile.
Do it.
Them have male and them have female.
You need to do it. You catch a lot of things. Do it. I will encourage you, but because some people can't, but me not feel sick, you know, so I'm going to do that for. I never feel sick for do that. You want to check your cholesterol, you want to check everything. So you know, so you get up, you can do one of them, you have to do it, man. Do it, you know? Yes. You understand? Yeah. Full health check. Very good. So we like it. And I tell you now, when I drive and thing, it's good. When I travel far, see thing like, I have it, man. You might tell them just use it, but you have it. You sit down, that way you sit down, sit down 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yes, man.
You just like have them thing here because me have to really sit down, take, you know, my plane ride and then I sit down at the studio for the whole time and I tell you some of it hurt me. The same time, remember when we come out of the hospital, the same time when the man dead, where they send the money for bury the man, you know. I tell the man where live now, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You remember me get a blood clot already. And give me an embolism. It broke off the clot come down my lungs. Yes. And I like, you know. So, you know, you understand? Remember me that with America, you know. So I know them things. So I study up on the one of them things. I come like a doctor too, you know. You know, you say nothing. That's it. My bad them way, man. I study a lot of things, you know. We just know wilderness and us, you know. Don't watch me no way jacket and time. I'm good. Yeah?
But you have followed Daddy Joshua said study.
You have to study better.
Knowledge is power.
Yes. So we hear something we can talk to it, but nobody feels that we just talk out of the blues. We don't talk out of the blues. Something to you study about it, you want to know about this, that, and that. So you have to study what I want. You have to study the medicine. Hey, let me tell you something, brother. Me can't go to doctor and doctor just get up and give me an injection. So you have to know, I know side effects of things and me refuse things. So I just take injections and all kind of things, eh? So you just get up and just give me what you want, give me, I just do what you want, but just say to take this, me, you know, where the benefits and all that, yeah. Yeah, man. See? So I keep it real around here, you know? Some people don't know. I keep it real around here, so. You understand? So Mike, condolences to him people, them, but you drive go to gym. That's not what him anyway, you know? Can I go to gym and start and then it just drop him? Yeah.
But never reach the destination.
Never reach.
Look like them park on the side of the road.
Yeah, can maybe just pull off and get for car the emergency if I catch him and them outside say, what is?
Yeah.
If they get two things for you. And if you have them car nowadays, you know, just press emergency button. And it come on, you have a SOS button in the truck, you just press it. Yeah, you just, and it come on, it just tell you, and yeah. The vehicle now is more modernized now, brother. Yes. You have to work on a system, so.
And another note though,
yeah.
You have to get rid of Crave Near out of this thing, boy.
Yeah, man, he have to go, man. Yeah,
man, too Crave, man.
Yeah, Crave Andrew, you know. Andrew, yes, are you a virgin that call Crave A, you know? And a Crave A in Cali, you know? Yes. Not Mataran, in Cali, Crave A. Yeah.
Yes, man.
You see me, I say? All right. I'm going to set up my next interview. They eat some food. I can say 2 o'clock and then. You know, I forgot to do my interview. Maybe I'm going to do it on both today, but tomorrow, you know, I just go straight and run things. Come on, I interview my brethren. One more, my artist brethren, them. And then, yes, but tomorrow, I'm going to start interview different things, you know. Some people, we're there. Don't make Andrew chicken, you know. Andrew for go away. Andrew can't win election, man. Andrew, I tried one kind of thing, but the people ignore him. If you go away, me don't talk. I am out. Later. Bless.
Some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
we keep like a government of a country. It's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, with the evil of mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. We're going to find up the youth, them really don't believe.